Welcome back to the Talltale Tavern. I am your tavern master and host, Kyle, and joining me back in the tavern tonight, I, Kyle, am pledging right now that the adventures of Sybil and Sable will continue because the name is just too good a hook for a story, and therefore neither of these characters will die tonight, and you can take that to the bank. It's Brooke. Welcome, Brooke.
Thanks, Kyle. That's so nice.
Yes, yeah. It's...
I would like to say that I did a little dice roll warm up with my 2 dice. I rolled double 13s, so that's probably really good for us, right?
Very
lucky
bad.
number 13. Yeah.
Not an ominous number.
There's a Friday the 13th on the way, so I think that's like good luck when there's a Friday the 13th in the week. So
It's
Good
Taylor
thought.
Swift's favorite number. It's Taylor
13
Swift's
is
favorite number.
unlucky unless it's the week of a Friday the 13th. Thank you for correcting me, Scott.
you just have to
Okay, so
cancel
it's
it out
good
by
luck.
breaking some mirrors after the record.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Also here, wondering if he should have brought 2 character sheets this time just in case. Scott is here. Welcome, Scott.
I got a whole stack of extras over here just in case I need them. All right, I'm prepared.
He's got a prop-based
I'm running
introduction.
this one like rats versus commoners. I'm gonna start just making
They're
up new
all
characters.
commoners.
Yeah.
That's the new rule in the tavern. If
Basically,
your
at this
character
point.
dies, you have to come back as a commoner. Amazing. And then joining us from the Naturals podcast, last time he was here, Michael vowed that he'd write an intro better than any of the ones Scott has ever done. That intro never made it to air. There is a mole in the organization, and we have just now uncovered the name of the person, and oh God, no, they're on to us. This second clever intro won't make it to the air either. Don't believe they're...
Thank you. Happy to be here.
And last but not least, joining us from the Naturals podcast as well, we have Mick, who wants it to be known that they blame the baker for the dicey situation last session because of terrible rolls. Etch is now toast, but hopefully today's rolls will be butter. Welcome, Mick.
I'm sorry. It's so bad.
That was wonderful.
We got to get a little levity in before whatever's about to happen to us, right?
Well, welcome everybody. Excited to be back for this crazy adventure. This one shot from our friends at Critical Crafting. This adventure is part of the recent Kickstarter, The Mage's War, a 228-page 5e supplement where you can choose a side. Join the ongoing war raging between the Technocratic Order of the Blank and the Insurrectionists Arcanum Mages. This one shot is part of the Death of Magic adventure from that supplement. Check out their content at criticalcrafting.com. It's critical-crafting.com. And so, with all that said, let's head back to the tavern, or rather, the campfire behind the tavern, where the skinny elf man takes a sip of his tea and continues the story of the death of magic. Roll the intro. In Chapter 1, brother and sister Elior and Sable Frost, working as smugglers for the Arcanum, narrowly made their way into a blank-controlled settlement called Grasnia. Once inside, they made contact with other Arcanum agents, Sybil, Ezra, and Etch. Ezra, the de facto leader of the local Arcanum outfit, told them of a plan to destroy the spell seizure spire that dampens their abilities to use magic. This would accomplish 2 tasks, disrupting the Blank's objectives in the area, as well as providing enough of a distraction for Argus and his refugees to escape. A third objective was discussed, as Sable and Elior searched for the Commander Bronson, the man who killed their parents. Commander 3414 leads the local Blank operation, and fits the bill as a ruthlessly anti-magic leader, but is still unknown if he is truly the silver bionic-eyed Bronson. Ezra agreed to help them kill the commander, as he would enjoy nothing less than to see him die, whether he is Bronson or not. The plan was set, and everything seemed good to go, when Blank Eliminators burst into the house, hunting Ezra. A fight broke out, but the adventurers were quickly overwhelmed. In an attempt to distract the Eliminators, Ezra made for the front door, but fell short. Etch stood valiantly in front of his spellcaster party and fell to the Eliminator's force blades, the light from his Soma body going out forever. Sable, Elior, and Sybil escaped through a window and galloped through the streets on the wild-shaped Sable. They took out a few blank initiates and finally made it to Argus's house, where they were shuffled into a hidden basement. We joined the three of them in the dark as an old woman lights a candle, and a small Soma resembling a child, a construct just like Etch was, looks up at you three. Where is Mr. Ezra? He was supposed to be here too. But you were supposed to come through this. And he holds the other dimension door device that you attempted to use before escaping Ezra's house.
They got him. They took him. They didn't kill him. God. Damn it. What are we gonna do now? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we can go get him. I don't know. I mean, he's kind of off the wall crazy sometimes, but I don't know if he can get out of that. I mean, I couldn't.
Well, we
get out
have
of
to
that.
go get him.
I mean, if you have any ideas, I'm willing to listen, but
He has this tiny, like, hammer in his hands, like a wooden mallet. And he's like, well, I could bash them on the head?
Oh, okay. Great fighting spirit, kid. But that's really dangerous. Like, you definitely shouldn't try to do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Ezra's not here. The other one, like me. Etch was his name?
When Etch's name gets mentioned, my character would step forward to now. You'll see my new character, you'll see a fit but slightly malnourished looking young half-elf man approach, wearing a very tattered remains of a blank uniform, basically. And he steps up. Yes, hello. I heard mention of Etch. Was he captured as well? He's the one who saved me.
Sorry to, no, he unfortunately did not get taken. He went down while we were getting out. He's the reason that the three of us even barely made it.
I'm so sorry to hear that. The blank are ruthless. It's my great shame to say that I once joined them to try to seek protection, and I thought I could hide among them. I don't possess any magic myself, and just these half-elf ears, I thought I could hide them, but when my platoon mates saw them, they all tried to turn on me. Etch is the one who saved me.
Sounds like Etch. He was one of the good ones.
And what is your name?
Yes, I'm sorry. My name is Xerxes Pendable. And I know it might be dangerous, but if there's anything I can do, I can offer to help. I'm done. Clearly trying to hide from the blank is not enough. I will gladly join you to help save Ezra so that we can all get out of here.
The little construct boy looks up to you. Yeah, we're gonna bash their heads in. This little hammer.
I pat his head. Yes, we will. But perhaps you should stay here.
I think we need you to stay here to protect all of these refugees. We'll go out and we'll fight the big bats and save Ezra.
Nobody ever lets me go out and do things. Argus makes me stay back. I'm old enough.
How old are you?
I'm 253.
That is pretty old.
That does seem reasonable, actually.
Yeah. Actually,
How
let's
old are
bring
you?
Along with somewhere.
22?
Yeah, 22.
Oh, you guys, oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm around there.
Yeah, I'm also somewhere loosely in my 20s. It's interesting. Not very many people make it to old age in this world.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like. You know?
Especially a magic user.
Yeah.
No. Argus never lets me go. I'm sad about Etch, though, but it's all right. The blank don't believe in the afterlife, but I do. I believe all good people will be together one day.
Can Elior kind of sit down cross-legged on the floor next to him and just kind of look at him and just, can you tell me a little bit more about that? I mean, we just lost Etch, and you seem wise and strong, and Elior would kind of point to the hammer. I think you might have some wisdom about what comes after this.
Yeah, well, I just remember, my parents. They told me that I would see them again one day. I was with them, and then they were like you guys, and then they were old like Argus, and then they were really old, and then they said one day we'd be together again. And they're right. That's how it is.
I hope you're right, kid.
You'll see them again. And then Elior would get back up off the floor.
So you kind of get up, and you can see some of the refugees around the room kind of starting to stir and get a little bit closer. Seem generally like most people are scared in this room. There's some candlelight in this room held by an old woman, and she's just in this kind of drab clothing. Who looks the worst right now? Where's your HP at? Where are your guys' let's do a HP check, I guess, and see where you guys are at.
19
I'm actually
out
at
of
full
21.
health at 17.
Brooke, you said your Sybil's full health?
Full health, 17.
And Sable?
Sable has 19 out of 21.
15 out of 24 here.
Okay.
Xerxes is at full health. I didn't choose to create him at less than full health, just to be clear.
This old woman she steps up to you, Elior, and casts Cure Wounds, puts her hands out to you, and touches you, and you will regain some health. Thank you for coming.
I'm sorry we couldn't do better.
Well, the fight's not over. At least, that's what Argus tells us. That's what Ezra tells us. Fight's never over.
You're right.
Do you have more information from Ezra? Did he I know he talked to us before he got taken, but do you have anything to share?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Gilth, but I'm just the old healer in town. The old healer in town that, you've encountered the blank. They want me dead, and I've been hidden here, saved because of Argus, because of Ezra, and that's all my involvement is. I don't know of any plan.
Okay. I think Sybil is just got a lot of manic energy going on. She's trying to keep it together in front of all these refugees because she doesn't want to freak them out. But she is this is bad, and she doesn't quite know what to do about it, and is just nervously trying to keep it together.
She backs up, and you are going to take some healing. I didn't tell you yet what healing you took. You're going to be up to full health. She rolled great on her healing. So she rolled
Something about
14.
Phrasing it as you're going to take. I don't like that.
Take healing.
You're going to receive? Feels
You will
nicer. I
take
don't know.
You're going to take healing.
Whether you like it or not.
The other refugees in the room, there's just two others in the room. There's an elf man that's kind of sitting in the corner, kind of rocking, and he's just kind of casting dancing lights kind of over and over again, kind of looks like he's just trying to keep it together. And then there's a young woman in the corner who looks nervous as well. looks like she's just trying to still gauge all of you and kind of take in who you are, and she seems nervous as well. This room, it's like it's a decently sized room underneath Argus's house. There's plenty of supplies around, lots of food, blankets. It seems fairly comfortable for being a cellar. But yeah, it looks like they kind of settle in to rest for a bit, and just, moments ago, you had heard Argus talking with some of the guards upstairs, and the guards had left the house, and things have been a little bit quiet. At this point, everyone's kind of resting, and you can continue to rest for a little bit to see if Argus is going to come down or what the next step is. The time is yours.
Sable will go up to Xerxes and gesture to the man who is casting the dancing lights, and she'll say, are we not worried about using magic here? Are we not worried about being detected?
I don't...
Oh, sorry, you're talking about Xerxes? Sorry, you're talking about
I was going to say, as someone who doesn't cast much magic myself, I'm not exactly sure what sort of protections they might have over, but it seemed like they were able to cast the healing without much fear. Perhaps whoever it was that was about to answer could further elaborate.
Literally, I was actually going to say he's maybe too frightened to speak. He looks like he's like...
Oh, that guy. Okay,
yeah, the elf. I thought you were talking about that. Yeah,
no.
Misheard and thought she was addressing the guy.
I thought that Gilf was maybe going to hop in with an explanation or something.
No. I misheard who she was talking to.
Gotcha.
No worries. I was just curious. I have this crystal hand, and you'll see it kind of come out of the flesh. And I'll say, I can store a spell in here if needed for later, but I'm not sure if it's safe to do that now. Do you
Kyle,
know?
Can I make any sort of check to know if I have information about this? Or I guess Brooke might too.
About casting spells?
If it's safe here.
Would I know about the safe houses and casting spells?
Yeah, you know that the blank, they don't have necessarily a radar up on where spells are being cast. The only type of soldier that can do that is the one with the severed hand of the Arcanum mage, the hound soldier from the outside the gates that can activate that as an ability to look for magic items, and that would trigger for a magic spell effect. But it is you would know that it's safe to cast spells indoors with nobody seeing.
The only detection that the blank have in the area that I've seen are those magical hands to scan. We should be safe at range.
Thank you. I feel like you might be able to help us in our next endeavor. I mean, we talked to Ezra, and the plan was always to disable the spire with a bomb. And of course, my brother and I, we also have some maybe ulterior motives as well, but I don't know if you plan to leave with the refugees, or are you staying here to help out?
I will stay to help you. I can't continue to run away. My skills are no equal to all of yours, I'm sure, but I will do my best to aid in any way that I can.
I appreciate that. You said that Etch was your mentor, your savior?
He was a friend, a savior, yes, would be the best way to put it. I barely got to know him. I barely got to thank him for taking me here.
Same. I mean, I only just met him today, and I feel like I've known him a long time. He had an old soul,
Most Soma do.
Yes, that's true. Oh, and this is my brother, Elior, and my name is Sable. We came honestly just to smuggle some supplies to Ezra and kind of got wrapped up in all of this. And I would really, really appreciate your help. I don't know what our next steps are, but I know the more people we have helping us fight the Arcanum, the better.
Well, the best way that I know to repay your help is in kind, so I will, of course, do the same. Nice to meet you, Sable and Elior.
Nice to meet you.
Elior has been kind of standing behind Sable quietly, looking through the portable hole, kind of like just looking, counting things.
Makes it sound like you're zoned out.
just no, like he's what he is. Well, maybe it's been a tough day. What he's doing though is he's like going through things, and like you can kind of hear him muttering like, oh, "We have no healing. We have no healing." And so, like when you say his name, his head kind of snaps up, and he reaches out and shakes your hand.
Yeah, Sybil
I wish
will
we were
also...
meeting under better circumstances.
Sybil will kind of snap out of her like depressive, manic, whatever she's doing, and realize she needs to introduce herself. And yeah, hey, I'm Sybil. Nice to meet you. I thank you for helping. I literally, any help we can get. It's going to be really tough, right? Like,
Life has always been tough here.
That's true. I left my family behind in Eden, and they basically trained me my entire life for this, and even I feel a little unprepared. But we got to try, right? We got to go try and get it back and get you guys out of here.
Absolutely.
The construct kind of steps forward. Wait, did you say you're from Eden? You don't look like someone from Eden.
Oh, yeah, and she'll turn off her disguise. And so now she's got the tattoos and the short white hair and like the pale, like purpley skin.
That's better. I like it better this way.
Oh, thank you. I like it better this way too. Unfortunately,
the blank doesn't though. They'll kill you if they see you like that.
Yeah, they absolutely will. You're right. hence the yeah, but no, you're right. It's good.
It's lovely to meet you as well then, Sybil. And wow, you could almost be related to Sable now. It looks like with your hair, they're so similar.
It kind of does.
Maybe long lost twins.
Perhaps. Do you have any family members who live underground?
Elior's eyes kind of get dark as you talk about having another sibling.
He's jealous.
My sibling.
No, I fear most of my family are dead, but that's a story for another time, I suppose.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Mine are hiding underground.
So this is a GM question. Sorry to bring us out of the moment, but I know you had mentioned that we have to do a check for our magic items every 24 hours.
Yes. So to use your magic items, the ones that you're attuned to, that you can attune to, that is every 24 hours you can make a check to succeed on that, to attune to your magic item basically. And so once you make that check, then you're good.
I just realized I can't use my crystal hand because I failed the check last time, so that probably is still ongoing.
Right, yeah, and you can still reveal it and show it,
but just can't store spell.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
that's right.
I don't remember like how time sensitive everything was that we talked about last episode. Do we have time for a short rest? Because I could get some spells back if we do.
Yes, yeah. So as the conversation kind of finishes, and you can see Tack goes over, the small construct boy, his name's Tack. He walks over to the kind of a corner where he has, he's got like a little carpet set up for him. He's got a box that he opens up, and he's got a jar with a butterfly in it, and you can just see that he is kind of enamored looking at that. He's got sketches of bugs all around him as he is kind of going back to looking at the butterfly and drawing it on the ground. But everything's quiet. Nobody's really speaking too loudly down here, and they offer you some rations, and there's going to be a time for a short rest. There's going to be a couple hours here of kind of waiting. And so now you can take a short rest.
Yay.
What time is it right now? Like in terms of time of day?
You get to arrive to Grasnia in like late afternoon. So it's you think that running through the streets, it was close to sunset. You think by now it's going to be nightfall here soon.
Okay.
If you think about it, Sybil and Sable's parents are both underground. I mean,
Oh god, so dark.
I hope that's your character saying that.
I almost said, if you think about it, our parents are also hiding underground.
yeah. I just waited enough time
But
that I could edit it
I don't know.
out because-
Yeah. You'll see in the video. I go,
yeah.
We'll put a little text bubble on his.
Yeah.
on
just
his-
a little,
on his
little
picture,
thinking,
like,
the little
text-
thinking bubble. Yeah.
Thinking bubble. After a few hours, the trapdoor above you opens, and Argus comes slowly down the steps. And, man, he's got, he doesn't look like super well kept. He's got gray hair, kind of a scraggly gray beard, but he climbs down the steps. Oh, it's finally calmed down now there. You three are lucky you made it here. Sybil, I assume things went to shit pretty quick?
Yeah, pretty damn quick. They came for Ezra. Etch saved us. And they've got Ezra, and we don't have Etch.
Yeah, he was a good man, Etch was. It's a shame.
He was.
Well, they have Ezra. They have him captured. They haven't killed him yet, and word is spreading that 3414 plans to execute him tomorrow at 10 a.m. Sounds like he's making a big show of it, just as he did with the clergy in the temple when he first arrived. He's been hunting Ezra for years, and he's finally gonna get his moment.
Do we know where he's being held?
Likely in the temple is what I assume. I think 3414 would want him close. They have a history, those two.
In the spire?
The temple in the town.
Oh, the temple.
Yeah. The desecrated temple, you may have seen the bodies hung outside the front. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was, that's a pretty well massacre. He's talking to the other people. Sybil, you know this because you've been in the town. But,
Yeah.
And the temple was really well guarded or like fortified when we came into
no,
town?
it actually looked fairly destroyed and open.
fairly destroyed. Okay.
It looked like all the, the faces of the gods destroyed out front. It looked like it had been desecrated. You there, you two are the smugglers that were coming in?
Yes.
That was us. That
You
was
have the
us,
spell
yes.
bomb?
We do, yes.
Elior would take it out of the portable hole and hold it up.
Before all hell broke loose, did Ezra inform you of our plan?
Yeah,
Blow
for
up
the spire.
Well, it seems we have a few options on what we could do. Ezra's execution certainly changes the plan, but as grim as it is, it also provides us an opportunity. One thing I've learned in my relatively short time with the Arcanum is to always use an otherwise shit circumstance to our advantage. At 10 a.m., there will be a gathering in front of the temple as Ezra will be hanged. Commander 3414 will be present to make a speech. Most of the blank soldiers in the area will be present at this. During this time, the spell spire should be less guarded than usual. With less guards, it'll be easier for you to plant the bomb at its base. And if we time it right, as the commander is starting his speech and the guards are gathered, the bomb gets set off and Ezra's execution gets interrupted, and I'll be able to make use of the commotion to get all the refugees out. Another option is that we take a more direct approach to saving Ezra. When 3414 makes his speech in front of the temple, most of the blank soldiers in the area will be there. The bomb has a 1-minute delay. With a well-timed and well-placed toss, that bomb could take out a whole squad. A third option, and well, this may be most dangerous, given the state of how you all look. A bit tired, not sure how strong you're feeling, but we could attempt to move tonight. 3414 is in the temple. I don't know where they're holding Ezra, Well, I don't know exactly where they're holding him in the temple, but he's likely in there. You could approach the temple tonight, surprise the commander, potentially saving Ezra.
Yeah, but then they'll probably be more on guard the next day for the spire.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unless we defeat the commander and it scatters them.
Do we know how quickly they can get in reinforcements?
The blank?
Yeah.
Well, this settlement's pretty far out. They would outside of Grasnia.
Well,
It would take a.
I mean, I guess I'm just thinking, if we get Ezra tonight and we take more out, can we still do the spire tomorrow? That seems unlikely to me, but I don't know how many people we're talking about in total.
I think if you're able to take out the commander, it'd be a matter of if you could hide here, back here in the town. But at that point, I'd be able to. Well, it depends how much of a commotion you make, I suppose, when the commander's dead. Because I need a distraction to get the other refugees out.
I don't think that plan's gonna work.
Ezra would be able to help us at that point.
Yeah. I don't know.
If you're quiet about it and take out the commander, then they'll be without their commander, and that'll be certainly a surprise in the morning. And they may just raise the entire town to the ground at that point. So we'd want to be out before that happens.
I mean, I also don't want to get all of the civilians here hurt, right? I mean, it's not their fault that they're being oppressed. Like,
right.
I don't want there to be casualties because of what we do. There will always be casualties because of what we do, but can we minimize them? I don't know that the plan for going tonight makes the most sense.
How strong are you feeling? Did you have to use some spells and things?
I mean, I feel pretty good after that rest. I'm basically fresh and ready to go, but I don't think that's the case for my companions.
I only used one of my spells, and I did use all my beast forms, but I don't think that that'll help us when we're up close in a fight. But I'm feeling healed up after eating some of your refreshments. Thank you again for providing that for us. I don't know Ezra very well, Sybil. I feel like you might have the best insight into his character, but from knowing him the brief time, I feel like maybe he would prioritize the good of the whole city and these refugees over his one individual life. But how do you think he would react?
Yeah, no, he'd probably chew me out for even trying.
I feel great. Tack stands up and says, Tack. Yeah, he shakes his head. You're not going. What? I'm old enough. You're only 5 years old. I am not 5. I'm 253. You're only 5. You're not going. That's final. Sit down.
I'm convinced that this kid's toy hammer is like secretly Mjolnir or something. And
Yeah.
he could fucking take down the whole blank.
If only we took this child with us. Yeah, no, I don't think tonight makes the most sense, even though I guess we are in pretty good shape. But I think taking advantage of everything is probably the smartest move, even though.
Yeah.
Is there any way that we can do it and get there? I don't know. I guess he is the distraction. But is there enough of a ruckus before he's actually hanged?
I suppose there may be a fourth option. You could bomb the spire tonight. That would give me enough chance to get out. The night will give you some extra cover, but the curfew will be in place and the patrols will be out. The spire will be guarded. It's always guarded.
But that was going to be the case whether we did it tonight or tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we know about, like, guard rotations and things? Like, has Argus and everybody else, like, has anybody been watching this to kind of plan? So we have ideas for that? Like, is there anybody that would No.
I talked with Ezra a lot about the plan, and he seemed to always have an opinion on which way to go. And I wish I could say I was a natural-born leader like him. I just know the details of the plan. I am not someone who can really go in and help you with your goals. I know how to get the refugees out.
Do we know if the guards, we know there'll be lighter guards during the commotion of the hanging tomorrow, the execution. Do we know if they're generally lighter at night? Does Xerxes have any information maybe about that as someone who was briefly part of the blank, though not
Xerxes, you would know that there is typically a guard of 6 blank soldiers that guard the spell spire. Particularly the Arcanile box in front of it is something that is susceptible to taking damage. The whole spire is powered by the blue Arcanile. It's 6 during the day, it's 4 at night.
If I may suggest, the guard, the watch will be lightened at night. Typically there are 6 during the day. Only 4 at night. That might be similar favorable circumstances to what we could have received during the execution.
Okay, but even if we bomb it tonight, we're not getting Ezra, right? Because they're gonna they might just kill him. Or what are our chances of getting to him if we bomb the spire?
It might be enough of a distraction to take the guards away from Ezra. They might go help with the spire, and then we could go rescue him. I don't know. I mean, it's all a what if, right?
Yeah.
If they're looking to make a spectacle out of him, they might delay the execution if there's a larger spectacle already happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't want to paint their show with, the uprising.
Mm-hmm.
I think if there are fewer people guarding the spire tonight, that might be a thing we need to consider.
And if it gives us even a chance to save Ezra, I think it's worth looking into.
Yeah.
I think if our priorities are to destroy the spire and then to save your friend, priority 1 and priority 2, the best chance of maximizing both of those priorities happening might be to destroy the spire tonight. If we wait till tomorrow, very little chance that we will save Ezra. If we save Ezra first, very little chance that we'll be able to approach the spire with our presence on alert.
Yeah, either way, tomorrow feels like it limits the chance of the refugees getting out.
Argus, you said that you would be able to get everyone out tonight if we were to create the distraction.
Yeah, enough of a distraction gets the guards away from the front gate. The clockwork horses that they have in their carriages, you need code words. You need command words to operate them. I know the words. They don't give them out easily. But I know the words to command a clockwork horse, and if I can get everybody out there into one of those carriages on their way out of the town, that's our best bet in getting out.
I guess tonight might actually be our best bet then.
Is there any way for us to get the code words to the clockwork horse, and then we could take that to the spire?
Absolutely not.
That's good OPSEC right there. You can't give that away.
I mean, it was worth a try.
Do we know if the
What if we guess it?
Is it giddy up?
Is it kiwi?
Yip.
No.
Would we know, or would Xerxes know? Does the blank have phrases like we have phrases that we maybe need to know?
Oh, like code words. I don't think there's a role for that. I don't think that they use any sort of secret language. They don't have, any sort of like
Not
code
that I
words
know
to
of.
like say.
That doesn't mean no.
Well, if we want to destroy the spire tonight, I will say I don't know what the fuck the blank will do once that spire is destroyed. And so I don't know if all hell will break loose, what will happen. But that'll certainly get the refugees out. And I think that's my priority number one. I think we can make it happen tonight.
How far are we currently from the spire, and do I know of any other safe houses relatively close to the spire?
There were only 2 safe houses in this town.
Oh.
And so this is the last one.
Right.
The settlement isn't sprawling and huge. It's pretty small. You guys are fairly close to the spell spire. You're pretty close to honestly most things in this settlement. Maybe when all the buildings were raised and were actually not raised. When most of the buildings were there and the raised buildings weren't burnt to the ground. You know what I don't know if this is confusing. Raised. I never know what to say for raised, because raised means it's been taken down to the ground, right?
Yeah.
They were erect.
Exactly. Erect. That's the word I need to be using all the time.
Yep. Huh.
So the settlement's not terribly large. You know that there is a curfew, and it is hard there are patrols that you'll have to sneak by in order to get close to the spire.
Okay.
And the patrols are fairly frequent.
So that's a downside to tonight, is that there's more sneaking we have to do. Compared to
sneaky
tomorrow
is
when like
everybody?
a lot of people will be out. Am I understanding that correctly?
And during the day?
Yeah.
During the day there'll be more, foot traffic, normal traffic. People are allowed to be outside. The Grasnia has the curfew, so you're not allowed to be outside at night.
I'm proficiently sneaky.
I'm not particularly sneaky, but old Xerxes Pendobly isn't really particularly good at anything, so...
Perfect.
I mean, provided that I am able to cast the spell with all the effects of the spire, I could create a fog cloud, which might obscure us.
Would that be suspicious though too, if it's just like a cloud?
How's the weather conditions?
I don't know.
Does it seem like it's going to be naturally foggy in the area?
Yeah, it's definitely foggy tonight, right?
It already was kind of
It is a
foggy.
20-foot radius, so in a sphere. So it might be, I don't know, obvious. Argus, what's the weather like tonight?
The weather roll for us, Kyle.
It's a little bit foggy out.
Ooh.
There's some fog.
Whoa.
Oh, sick.
It's a little bit foggy
Okay.
out. Not enough to obscure any vision naturally, but there is.
If you saw some
kind of
fog, you
some
might just think
fog.
it was natural fog that got a little thick in an area.
Yeah.
I
Weather's
rolled
weird sometimes.
I rolled, and a 10 and above was gonna be it's a little bit foggy out,
Yeah.
and I rolled a 13.
Yay!
There's something with the
Lucky
numbers
13.
tonight.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a bit better about potentially
Yeah.
going tonight.
Okay, it sounds like we're doing it.
I
All
think
right.
so.
Rest of you pack up. He's talking to the refugees. Pack up. You know the plan. We've talked about it. And one of the women, the girl who was sitting in the corner, not really sure what to do. She kind of steps up too, and she says, "I think I'd like to help, if I can."
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know. I'm not that great at sneaking or really anything. I don't know. Is there something? My life was here in Grasnia. I'm not sure if I want to leave because I know that I can't stay. I just want to know if there's anything I can do. I'm Tresha.
Hey, Tresha.
Tresha, do you know magic?
Yeah. I do. I know spells.
could you, and Elior is going to reach in back into the portable hole and pull out the Arcanum bomb? Arcanum?
I was going to ask, we need to charge it first.
Right, and is like, he's going to hold it in his hands in front of her, and just, would you be willing to use a powerful spell, as powerful as you can? Well, I'm wondering if she might need it in her escape. I don't want to ask her for everything, just in case.
No, I can. I can try. Yeah. Okay. And she puts her hand out.
Is this safe? I don't know what the hell.
Elior just shrugs.
Yeah.
Shrug.
I'm sitting in the corner. I pull my shield up like against my body.
So you see her whisper an incantation and move her hands in the air over the spell bomb, and her hand drops in disappointment. The spire. Sorry, I failed. But I can still help somehow. Maybe I can be a lookout or something.
I was just gonna ask, is it possible to give a help action on a check like that if she tries again or something?
You can give the help action.
I'll just kind of go over and like put my hand on her arm and just say, it's okay, just try one more time.
Okay. She puts her hand out and focuses hard with your hand on her on her body, trying to channel any of that arcane magic, that connection to the weave. And she holds her hand over the spell bomb, and disappointment goes across her face again as she strains to cast a spell and fails again.
Hey, look, it's okay. It's really hard to cast. That's what they're doing, right? They're trying to rip it away from us so that we can't do it. It's okay. Thank you for trying.
I've been failing at spells all night, so you're in good company.
We all failed at least once tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did want to mention that I think the spell bomb will diffuse any spells at midnight, so I think we need to take that into account as well.
That was why I was asking what time it was earlier.
Oh, I see.
Yes, that is a good point. So the spell bomb, you know that each spell that's cast into it, each spell level gets it 1d12 of force damage that it does. The range of that force damage is 10 times the number of spell levels in it. So if you put 4 spells into it, it would do 4d12 force damage, and that would be in a range of 40 feet. It is an action to start the timer of 1 minute. And Argus tells you that it should be good enough to break the box around the Arcanile and explode the Arcanile, because the Arcanile is a very volatile substance. It's protected by this covering, and you should be able to break it with like 4 spell slots in it. That should do it.
Okay.
You know, there's maybe a chance that it won't do it with 4. 5 would be more certain for sure, but 4 should be good enough.
And it's spell slots, not cantrips, right? Like you have to use a spell.
Yeah, you have to cast a spell into it, and so if you casted a level 2 spell, it would take 2 spell slots. That's the bomb. He also talks to you. He also mentions that the Arcanile is very potent in its anti-magic ability, and so anything within 10 feet of the Arcanile box, it is an anti-magic zone. So you have to place the spell bomb outside of that 10-foot range, and then the bomb goes off, and the physical damage can go through that anti-magic and affect the box. If you're standing right next to that box within 10 feet, you lose all abilities to cast magic, all disguise magic, all of that's gone if you're within 10 feet of the actual Arcanile box.
So that would mean all of my spell slots. I only have 4.
If you were to do it on your own.
Yeah, and that's assuming I succeed
on the
on
checks to
all
cast
of them.
Yeah. Oof.
What?
Some of us can help, and the old woman steps up. Gil steps
Gilf,
up.
get up here. Come on. Get your hot ass up here, Gilf.
Elior is still holding it out, like just
Gilf is a
fully
gilf.
trusting these people.
Gilf the MILF.
She is going to cast, and she casts one spell level into it.
Somebody give her the help action too. Anybody who comes up to cast,
Yeah.
you better give
I
them
also
the help
touch her
action.
arm.
Okay, great. You can have the... And again, the second one turned a 3 to a 19 on that help action, and she's able to put 2 spells into it, and then she says, "That's all I have."
Thank you.
Thank you.
The elf in the corner, who's kind of just like kind of rocking back and forth and playing with the dancing light, still looks pretty overwhelmed. He hasn't really engaged. He looks still just kind of traumatized at this point.
Can I go over to him and maybe like just do an insight check to see if I can persuade him to help?
Yeah, absolutely. Passive insight right now is he's overwhelmed and you know, kind of shaking. And is there anything that you'd say to him, or you can roll an insight beforehand too if you want to see what else you can
Yeah, I'll try and roll an insight just to see if I can get anything on him first. Okay, that's just a 12.
12. He can cast magic. You know he can cast spells, and that's an important thing where you're looking for spellcasters to maybe charge this bomb. And but he looks like he's been through a lot, and he hasn't moved this entire time you've been down here. He's just been kind of rocking in the corner.
Okay. If I approach him, no, like he's not like flinchy or anything.
Yeah, he does like alert to you and kind of like withdraws a little bit. He's a little bit nervous.
Can I just like go? Is he? You said he's like sitting against a wall or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop like a couple feet away from him and just sit also against the wall next to him, but like just facing the same way he is, and just kind of sit my hand out toward him slowly. And if he like flinches or anything, I'll stop and I'll just say, "We're gonna get you out of here tonight, but we'd have a better chance of it if you could give us a little help."
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay, that is a 16.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I can try.
We just need a little bit of magic, whatever you have.
Okay. He kind of gets on all fours and kind of like stands up and kind of trembling walks over to the spell bomb. And this is safe, right?
Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's okay. But if you cast a spell, it'll just go into it and it'll be safe.
Okay.
You'll be helping us out a lot.
Is it okay if I like kind of look like I'm gonna like touch his arm like I did with the others? Is this okay?
Yeah. He like withdraws for a second, then looks you up and down. Yeah. No, that's good. Yeah,
Okay,
that's okay.
so I also give him the help action.
And take a deep breath. You've got this.
He reaches out and kind of like starts to cast a spell, and you see his hand withdraw for a second as the magic goes away, and then you can feel just some confidence there as he relaxes that shoulder that you have your hand on, and he gets a little bit more confidence and casts a spell into the spell bomb. I did it. Okay.
You did it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. If we get out of here, thank you. And he kind of just starts to kind of back away back to his spot.
When you get out of here, not if.
When?
We're going to get you out.
When? Yeah. Right. Okay. And he goes and kind of sits down, and he's not really rocking as much anymore. But he starts to do this thing with the dancing lights again, and kind of casts it in front of him, lets it stay in front of him a little bit and glow instead of just kind of bouncing it back and forth. And you can see him kind of relax a little bit with that.
I think Elior from there would kind of turn and look at different people and see just from holding the bomb out to them to see if anybody else here has any spell slots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, anybody want to touch the bomb?
What about Tack?
Tack walks up to it and looks at it, and he picks up his hammer.
No.
I pull the bomb back. Like,
what? Sorry.
Tack. I love where your head's at. You're
Well,
in
my
the
hammer can cast level
right
9
place.
wish. I just thought you guys would like that.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't cast spells. Sorry. No, I can go with you though and smash some people.
My little friend, no. I think you're not allowed to come with us.
Yes,
Argus has already said.
I think Argus would probably kill us himself.
He turns his back to where Argus is standing, and Argus is listening to this whole thing, and you hear Tack's voice. He doesn't have to know.
Oh,
Can you create a copy of yourself to stay here?
Can you?
No.
Tack, sit back down, boy. Where you're not going. He picks him up and lifts him him over to the corner and sets him down. I can't be doing that anymore. Okay. Great. So you got three spells in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The rest of the people in the room cannot. Yeah. So nobody else is a spell caster in the room.
Okay. I look at my smuggling companions. Okay, so do you think we try to do this now? Because I think if we try to do it in the middle of everything, it's going to go bad.
Yes.
But also, if we don't have spells, it could go bad. So which bad version do you want?
Well, if we add our spells to it, we could always detonate it. You know, if we get into a bind and we have no other option, we can detonate it and run away. So
live to fight another day.
My magic is not necessarily bound in the same ways that I think everyone else is in this room. So I'm willing to use mine if you would like to save yours.
I'm kind of useless without mine. Not to be selfish, but I think I'm much more useful if I have some.
Elior is just, as soon as he hears that, is just going to attempt to cast Phantasmal Force at 2nd level into the bomb.
Okay.
That's a 12 Constitution to make sure I can cast it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody want to give me the help action?
Can I? Because we're out of combat. I will absolutely do that.
Give me that help action. Take a little help.
And what does the health action do? Just gives you advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one was a 17. I can roll it again if you want me to, so...
Maybe it's nat 20.
Maybe.
See if you get a nat 20. See if that does anything.
It overcharges the bomb and it explodes immediately.
No!
It explodes.
Tack, no! Well, that was actually better, but it was an 18, so...
Cool.
Nice.
Is that a level 1 or a level 2?
Level 2.
So we've got 5 and
5 slots.
Do I have to roll to hit it, or just to does it make an intelligence saving throw against my?
No, you cast a spell into it. Any special way that like the Phantasmal Force spell, you can imagine that, charging the spell bomb?
Yeah, so I think for a moment it's a little bit disturbing what becomes of Elior, and for a moment, if you were looking at him, he would almost appear to be like a wraith-like creature holding an old lantern where the bomb is, and that's like all of that kind of just into the bomb, and then he just kind of nods.
If I'm touching her arm, are you all like weird feeling for a second?
Incredibly cold.
Ooh.
Xerxes is pretty sure he just saw a vision of death in the room, so he says like a little prayer before they about to head out.
Good omen.
Yeah. No.
So you have charged the spell bomb up to five spell levels. The night progresses. At 9 p.m. is the curfew time, and the sun falls, the moon rises, and this just slight fog is outside. You can see Argus's windows are pretty much all boarded up, but you can peek through some of the boards. You know, he's got a couple slots that you can see through. But he, when the time comes for you all to head out, he brings everybody upstairs, all the refugees to sit, and stands with you near the front door. He takes out a small mirror and opens up his door just a crack and uses the mirror outside the door just to be able to peek around down the street for any patrols that are coming. And he comes back in. All right, anything else?
You have an extra one of those we could take?
The
Looking
pocket
at the mirror? Yeah.
I think I'd potentially... I don't have one. Any of you have a pocket mirror? And Tresha steps forward and she's like, I do. And I can use it. I can kind of be lead and look and see.
Oh, do you mind if we borrow it? Because I want you to get out with everybody else, and I want you here and safe. But I bet we can get it back to you after we're all out.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Roll a persuasion check for her.
Great.
While this is going on, is it okay if I perform my esoteric rite of magical cunning to get that spell slot back? I would just kind of be... Elior would be in the corner.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He would be sitting cross-legged, eyes closed. He would have his cloak kind of like cinched tighter around him, and I think there would be kind of echoes of what you saw when he was casting that spell with the lantern and things. Just very faint visions of it.
Would Sable have seen you do that before?
I don't think that you would have seen it in this full effect. I think it would be... I think that this would be a more intense version. I think he tends to kind of keep this part of it close, and so I don't think you would have seen it in this full version before.
I got an 11 persuasion.
I was gonna, before you said that, I was gonna offer to give you the help action myself and tell
please.
this woman, like, yes, we'll do everything we can to... I'll personally make sure that it is returned to you.
Ooh, that's worse.
All right, cool.
But thanks, though.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm sorry. It means a lot to me. And she kind of closes it, and you can see it's like this flowery pattern. It was my mom's. I can't. I can't.
It's okay. I understand.
Could we borrow
okay.
Argus's and they could simply use her mirror? Since they'll all be together to escape, no sense in having two mirrors with one party.
Well, seems like a reasonable suggestion. Sure, we can use yours, right? And she's like, yeah. She's like really disappointed that she can't. She's like, not. You guys aren't like inviting her to go with.
I'm sorry,
but
she doesn't seem like she'd be like good to come
I know
with
it's
us,
not
right?
fair for me to say this of all people, but I also just don't trust this random person who wants to join the group, if I'm being 100% honest.
Says Xerxes.
Yes. I know.
The random person joining the group.
Yeah.
Argus is like, yeah, here, take mine, and he hands it to you. We'll be good.
Right. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I mean, I guess, can I take a more close look at her? Like, I assume she doesn't seem like a strong fighter or something.
Yeah, sure. If you want to just do an investigation check.
Okay, sweet. I'm good at that. Oh my god, I rolled another 3.
Sick.
It's a 9.
The house is still pretty dark. It's hard to really get any good look at her. You
I
can't really tell.
see shit in here.
She looks pretty much like the other refugees almost from what you can tell.
Okay.
So we have 3 hours until midnight, and how many blocks to go to the spire?
Yeah, so there are basically 3 blocks to get to the spire.
Okay.
Oh.
So my question for you guys is, I have Pass Without a Trace. I could use that to increase our dexterity saving throws.
We want that. I have
Heck
disadvantage on stealth, so we want the Pass Without Trace up.
Okay, so
because you
that
have the
over
adamantine armor.
Yeah.
the fog cloud.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
they're
sure.
both
Because Pass Without
concentration.
Trace is plus 10 to stealth rolls. It's so good.
Yeah, it's
in
super.
these
Yeah.
situations. Yeah.
I really hope this works because I only have 1 second level spell slot left. So if this does not work,
I believe in you.
then
Can I give her the help action since
Can
we're
you
just
touch her
standing here?
hand? Touch her
Yeah,
hand.
that's fine. Yeah, you can give her a help action.
I'm
Just
I'm
walking around
touching
touching
everybody.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
let me see.
Put your hand on people's faces.
Yeah.
It's up to an hour, so I think we can go 3 blocks in an hour.
Oh, yeah.
I
For
hope.
sure.
Is that help on the check
Yeah.
to
Yeah, on the
actually
check.
cast it?
On the
Yes. Help on the check to pass it. Yeah.
Good, because that was a nat 1.
Holy shit.
Yay.
Ooh, on the first roll.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's
okay.
the
And this one's gonna
advantage.
be real good.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? That was another nat 1.
Oh my fucking god.
Cursed.
What is the chances that I would
This
roll 2
campaign
nat
is
1s in a row?
cursed.
You
I
try to
swear.
cast Pass Without Trace, the
yeah.
the best spell for stealth, and the stress of the moment. Everybody looking at you. You casting the second level spell, even with the help action, 2 natural 1s, and the spell fails, and you lose the spell slot.
Damn, that sucks. Okay, if we move super slowly, like real slow, can I help Xerxes on his stealth? Because I am proficient in it.
I still have Fog Cloud, by the way. I still have my first level spell slot.
Sure.
The problem is it'll be these will be group checks for the
Yeah,
stealth, and so you'll be having to roll.
You guys
those
will all
as
just
yourself.
succeed, and it
So
won't matter
unless-
if I fail. So it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is-
You have
Well, with
No
my
wonder of group
rolls,
checks.
Yes.
I'm not
You got your ones out
sure, but-
early. They're not going to happen again.
Yeah.
Who would roll 3
Sure.
nat
That's
ones
what I
in a
thought
row?
about the first nat 1.
I don't even want to know what the stats are on 3 in a row.
Would you like me to offer a horrible idea?
Yeah.
What?
Sure.
Elior can go invisible.
Okay.
We could
That's not horrible.
I could technically just walk there myself. That way we're not having so many stealth checks. Assuming
Oh,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
no.
we
That's
can
what you
split
meant by
up.
horrible
Yeah, no,
idea.
yeah, that
No,
is
no, no.
horrible.
You're going to die if you do that,
If you
even
go
if
out
you're
by
invisible.
yourself, Kyle's gonna get one good roll on a perception check to spot you, and then you're fucked. Like,
Yeah, I don't. I mean, you going invisible honestly might help because then you'll get advantage and we will have like one really strong, hopefully, person in our party with
Yeah.
stealth, but I don't think going alone is a good
I
idea.
agree. You should go invis, and then like if things hit the fan, and we could all serve as a distraction in a worst case scenario where you could run
How's-
and try to plant. the
How's your
bomb.
perception?
good.
We could
Good.
give you the mirror and you could just be our lead.
Eh,
Another-
that'll work.
Can he see the mirror if he's invisible? Can he see a mirror that he
Oh,
is
shit.
holding?
No.
Or is it invisible to him as
I
well?
don't think
Otherwise, it's just a
everything you
floating
hold
mirror.
is invisible.
Yeah, I don't
Can
I
you
suppose
use a
mirrors-
I
mirror?
don't think when you cast invisibility, you can look down and see yourself in D&D. I feel like the
No,
mirror
and
would
I-
also be invisible.
Hold on.
And I
If
guess
I,
you could just-
if I go invisible and then I'm handed the mirror, that
then
feels
then you could
like
hold it and it'd just be a floating
because
mirror.
well, right, because otherwise, like Is it everything I hold when I'm in? I'll just hold all of you guys.
It's everything you're holding when
I'll
you
hold
cast
all of you
it,
guys, and we're all
believe.
invisible.
Well, I've got
It's
a whole
perfect.
TikTok about how that.
There's a whole
work.
video about it.
It's a great TikTok,
It's a
and you
great
all
video.
should go watch it. That's amazing.
But also, I guess if you're invisible, you can just like put your head around the corner. You don't need to use a mirror.
that's true.
'cause
You
you're
don't really
invisible.
need much of a mirror. That's for sure.
That's a great point.
I was overthinking it a little.
Making it more dangerous by using a item that can be seen.
A floating
around the
mirror.
corner when you can use your head. That's so funny.
As an aside, Elior will while we're planning this, will be casting mage armor on himself.
Smart.
Me too. Great idea.
So
Let's go ahead and for the mage
right.
armors,
Oh yeah, you guys have
These
to
are
roll to cast
spells.
those. Yeah.
you have to roll to cast. If you want to help each other cast the spells,
Hold
go
each
ahead and
other's
roll that.
hands while you're
Yes.
casting.
Yeah.
You can go first, Elior, because you said it
roll
first.
those checks, the Constitution saving throws with advantage.
okay,
You got this.
Elior like pulls his mage armor on, like spreading darkness across himself. As an aside,
Okay.
that's how he does it. 13 plus
Cool.
2, so good.
And now you touch my arm. And I roll. Oh, hey, it's a 19 and a 20. Definitely good to use those right now.
Great. Perfect.
That's great.
But I got my mage armor. Before we get going, can we take a bio break?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before we do that, was Mick gonna say something?
Yeah,
ago.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that the fog cloud apparently is centered on a point within range, so it cannot move with us.
Can you
or
put
at least
it on
that's
a
my
point
interpretation.
that is like your armor or something?
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think for fog cloud.
Okay.
I can look that up during the break and see, but I think that will. Yeah, that doesn't follow you.
Because it's not an
Yeah.
object. You can only put it on a location, not on
Yeah.
the item. We could save it for when we're close to the spire and cast it as like we approach or something. Just to give us further cover, or what is it when you can sneak when you get the first round of combat? If we could get the drop on
Surprise
it,
round.
Yeah.
surprise round. That's the thing. I don't know
I
if else
have
we do that.
a 120 area or range, so I don't know if it's greater than 120 feet away, but I could potentially cast it now, and that way, if it fails, I could try casting it again. Or, I don't know if I wait to. I haven't succeeded at a single spellcast roll, so who's to say that I will now?
Depending on
but-
how many you have, too, it might be better to save them for combat.
Yeah,
That's
we
true.
might
Okay.
need your spells for those.
Would it
things.
give us advantage on stealth checks or anything like that to have the fog?
Oh, the fog cloud. Because it's heavily obscured, anybody that goes in there is blinded. So the area, if you were to cast it on the spell spire, like the bottom of it in the Arcanile box, you would everything would be blind in there.
I would like to just throw
So-
out that I do have blind fighting and blind sight as the
Whoa.
as my fighter
Oh
feature
my
that
gosh.
I took. So
Oh,
could
cool.
be very
Amazing.
useful if we cast it on
Okay.
the guards in front of the box. I can get in there, and
Yeah.
I could plant the bomb will get disabled next to it, but I could, if you put it within that 10 feet of the space, I could
Yeah.
get in there and drop it off pretty easily.
That sounds like a
Okay.
good plan. I'd save it for that.
Cool.
Cool. Quick break.
Quick break.
Yes. Bio
Cool.
break. All right, ready to go?
Yep.
Yes.
As you guys collect yourselves, gather, do some last minute things before heading out, Sable, you feel that tendril of magic still there because during our little break, you remembered you are a halfling and have halfling luck and can re-roll ones and can re-roll the pass without trace roll to see if you can succeed on this.
Absolutely huge. If this,
Yeah,
if
to
this
remember
changes
that.
things.
Please,
Yeah.
come on.
Literally a 12.
Yes!
That's the
needs to be
Yay!
Oh, clutch. Oh, so clutch.
Wow.
So now we have a plus 10 bonus to our dexterity checks,
Awesome.
or stealth
Stealth
checks
checks,
specifically. Yes.
Just like this, aura of silence and stealth just emanates from you and surrounds you all and everybody in the room can kind of sense this enhanced ability you all have now. Well, that certainly helps. Well, if all goes according to plan, then I suppose this will be the last time we see each other. When you set off the bomb, make sure you're very far away from the Arcanile. At least 70 feet, I would think.
Thank you for everything, Argus. You're doing a great deed here for this city and for these people.
Thank you for helping. I know you could have dropped off your stuff and kind of headed out, but this is... I can't thank you enough.
Till next time, Argus.
See ya! And little Tack waves his hand.
Tack.
I'm surprised he's not like going to be in the portable hole when we get there or something.
Yeah. Right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so what would you like to do?
Head toward that dang spire. Stealthily.
Time for me to go invisible, or are we just counting on pass without a trace?
I mean,
it is concentration check, so if anything breaks my concentration, I have a disadvantage on that. So
here's my argument for using invisibility as well. Everything has gone horribly wrong this entire campaign, and I'd love for us to just get one successful check. And I know if you don't use it, we're not going to. That's just going to be the thing that fucks it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we need every advantage that we possibly have. And I'm already bringing disadvantage, literally. So this is a real problem.
All right. So I'm going to...
Go ahead, and if you want to cast invisibility with some help from somebody, you can roll with advantage.
Get your face, man. Get your hand
Sybil
off my
has
face.
such a calming presence.
Yeah.
She's just helping everybody center.
And I turn on my disguise again.
Thank God for the help action. First one was a 2.
Well, it's very... I think it's funny how helpful Sybil is, because she's very blunt and to the point, you know, and all these things. And, all right, find our help. Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Second one's a 13, so Elior is gone.
Elior goes invisible. The aura kind of spreads around Sable as this pass without trace envelops all of you. And you start to head out. Elior, would you like to peek down the road and see if there's anybody coming?
Yeah, I'd like to kind of like... There's head level. I'd like to duck below that. Even though, like...
Elior's already below that?
Yeah.
Well,
I was going to say,
there's halfling.
There's halfling at head level, and then there's...
half a half.
Yes, so
we
quarterling.
Yeah.
I would like to be a quarterling head level. Yeah, and like Elior, I think in the moment of like everything going on, just kind of forgets that he's invisible. So he's like ducked. You can't see it, but he's ducked down.
How do you guys know he's here? I wish he was holding some sort of little mirror or something that we could keep track of.
I can sense his presence.
So yeah, I would look around the corner.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception.
Does Sable reach to try to put a hand on me to give me the help action, or no?
I mean, I don't know where you are.
I know that's...
Sable will instinctively reach out for you to try to figure out where you are and to like ask for your hand.
All right, perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if no help action, that is a pretty solid 5.
You didn't take my hand?
Take the
wow,
hand.
I thought we were siblings. I thought we were closer than this.
Do you have proficiency in perception? If someone has proficiency in perception, they can give the help action on this.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Sibling synergy.
That one I felt kind of bad taking the help action because we've taken the help action on everything for the last 45 minutes.
Hey, let's take all. He killed us.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about anything
all right,
we do.
That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You look out and the coast is clear. There's no guards walking down the road right now. It is dark, a little bit of fog, but nothing that obscures any vision. Mm-hmm. How long do you look, or do you see the coast is clear and say let's go?
I think you would look for a few seconds, kind of make sure that it's not a moment that he looks and then the guards are about to pass or anything like that. So I think you'd look for a few seconds.
1 second, clear. 2 second, clear. You keep waiting?
Well, a few means 3, so he definitely waits until at least you say 3 seconds.
I thought he said couple.
I thought he said maybe he did say couple.
Did he say couple?
The stickler.
I don't know.
I don't know.
3 seconds.
Thank you. I just worried that
Clear.
3 was about to be the second, so I just needed to hear.
I will wait till 10 seconds.
Okay.
Just-
You wait 10 seconds and the coast is still clear.
I would turn around and, excuse me, whisper to everyone, I don't see anything.
Is there a shadow we can hide in? Like, is there building shadows that we could be able to get out the door and get into real quick?
With the fog, with the like slight fog out, the moon is not like super bright. So there's not like a ton of moon shadow around. So it's, everything is pretty dark outside.
And there's
Pretty
not like
dimly
street
lit.
lights.
There are street lamps. Yes, there are street lamps around. But yeah, so there are shadows. Yeah, sorry, there are street lamps here that they keep lit during early curfew hours. And so there are some shadows that do get cast from the buildings. And the street lamps, most of the ones, they look like they are new installations and they are blank powered with that kind of like blue light, that kind of look, kind of like that, almost like fluorescent light.
You want to lead the way?
Elior would go first, a few steps ahead of everyone, because he's going to be moving as quietly as he can, trying to look in every direction, see if he can see
Hopefully
anything.
I don't bump into you. Because I don't know where you are.
That's fair.
Everyone leaves Argus's house and moves toward the spell spire. You can see this big looming spire now in the darkness, just in the fog, this ominous looking spire that is dark but still with these big tubes of arcanile that kind of swirl around it that power it. And you move in the shadows until you come up to the next block, and there will be a patrol guard on this block. I need somebody to roll me a d4, and I would encourage you not to roll a 1 on this.
I don't have
I'm
any
not
out.
rolling. Oh, wait, actually, we should have one of the halflings roll, because if they do roll a 1, they have luck.
I think that's just on D20s.
Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
only on
okay.
20s.
Yeah,
Oop,
yeah,
sorry.
you are totally right.
All right, I'll roll it.
Got this, B-Rock.
Here we go. It's a 2.
It's a 2. You see 2 blank foot soldiers, guards on patrol. Everyone give me a stealth check. For these guards, this is just a DC of 10 that you need to hit. This pass without trace should be very helpful for you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go through the rolls. Sable, your roll?
16.
16. And so with group checks, just half of you need to pass this. So you have 1 success. Elior?
Do I also add the plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace? Do I also add my stealth modifier as well?
You do.
Okay, that's a 31.
Hell yeah.
31. Let's hear the other 2 rolls. And Sybil?
29.
29. and
Close, almost gotcha.
Xerxes?
Xerxes?
There you go. Yeah, I came as close to failing as you can on a roll that mathematically you can't fail, because I rolled a natural 2 for a 14. Xerxes is like, he's carrying like a sword and a spear and a shield that are all, he's proficient, but he's clumsy with them all at once, and he's kind of clanking around nervous behind you guys trying to keep up.
That's awesome. With that pass without trace, as your circle of the land druid, I imagine maybe some of like the dust kind of getting in and softening some of the movements of your, metal on metal, and it just doesn't clank as nearly as much as you're moving, and kind of softens all your steps. That's how I would maybe imagine this. You guys keep to the shadows. The 2 foot soldiers pass by. No words shared between them. Seems like they didn't notice anything.
No words. They're not talking at all. They're not friends. Damn.
They hate
Not
each other.
these two.
They actually
nobody-
just got into a fight right before
Yeah.
this, and so it's like, is there an awkward energy between them?
It's like neither of their last
Yeah.
case, and they just gotta solve this one, and then it's retirement.
One of them
gonna
has
roll
a
it.
crush on the other, and they're both feeling
I'm
kind
gonna
of
do a
weird about
tavern roll
it.
d20. If
Is
this
it
is
a
an
heated
18 or
rival
above, there's some
situation?
really maybe. Tavern roll, that's a
Oh!
17. So you, unfortunately,
close.
we don't know.
Damn.
We don't
Oh.
know if these are what the vibe is. But it seems a little tense
All right.
between these two cards. That's funny. Great. You guys move on as the guards pass to the next block. And you can see that there are pretty frequent guard patrols that happen around here. The next block also, another patrol kind of steps of guards walk through. I need another D4 roll. And
All right.
again, would suggest not rolling a 1.
Who's doing it? It can't be Brooke again.
I'll try it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, do
try it. I'm
I
so
believe in
scared.
you.
Is this my best D4? Let's see. We'll find out in a moment.
Is it a 1?
Yeah, it's a 1.
Fuck!
That's a 1.
But Kyle said
He said not
he
to roll a
encouraged
one.
you.
He
Does
did.
encouragement give you an advantage roll?
You hear the patrols,
I'm gonna
find some
hide.
shadows, just as you did before. You're all going to be rolling stealth here in a minute. But as these guards approach, you see them walking, and one of them, both of them actually, have hands dangling to their side. These are the hound soldiers. And as they get close, the hands start to glow. Everyone roll stealth for me, please.
No.
We still get plus 10, right?
Yeah, we didn't lose our pass without
do.
trace concentration yet.
Yeah.
Let's go same order. Sable,
25.
25. Excellent. Elior,
Not nearly as good as last time. 25.
Okay.
Well, I am edging out Elior for best stealth. I got a 32.
Whoa!
Nice.
and
Xerxes. Xerxes is edging out himself for a personal best. I rolled a 3 this time for a 15.
Amazing.
a 15. The guards start, they kind of walk by. You guys freeze kind of in the shadows, being as stealthy as you can. Many of you being extremely stealthy. They kind of walk by and look down and see that the hands are going, "Hey, what the hell? Hey." And they start looking around and they look directly at you, Xerxes. "You see something? Ah, it's too dark out here." And they look past you and they look around. "What the hell is triggering these dang friggin' Arcanile hands? These fucking things are dysfunctional or something. I don't know. You don't have any magic items on you, do you? No? You?
Fight,
No?
fight.
You're just
That's what the
I don't
tension's
say that. It's
about.
not a character.
Were these the guards that took the ring of jumping from Sable multiple hours ago? And that's
You hear one of them say, "You didn't keep that ring that you got from that girl." "No, I didn't keep the ring. It's a magic item. I would never keep the ring." Spits on the ground. "Whatever. Let's look around. I don't see anything. Probably we'll check this house." They're like looking at the house that you guys are standing in the shadows at. "We'll check it tomorrow. Just keep moving." And they keep walking. DC on that stealth check was 20.
Pass without a trace is literally saving us.
I'm so glad
you're
that I-
halflings.
That saved
Me too.
you so hard there.
Yeah, it did. Oh my God.
okay. I'm not gonna roll D4s anymore. Noted.
Yeah,
As
I'm
they
not
pass
rolling unless
by
I have
you.
to.
And Xerxes, you feel like they were looking directly at you. There's no way they didn't see you, but somehow they just didn't. You guys continue on through the shadow and get close enough to the spell spire. And you can see that this spire has been erected at this back end of this settlement. There's obvious gears and strange stones thrumming with glowing energy, and you can see them through these glass windows on the side. They're like obvious portals for viewing essential parts of the mechanism. There's a large stone container that sits next to the spire, and the cracks of the fortified box of this box glow with this blue light. You can tell that the Arcanile is in this box. That's the thing that contains the power source for this whole spire. Around the box, there are 4 soldiers standing by, wearing heavy armor that crackles with electrical bursts of energy, kind of standing guard around the spire. Around the spire, you can see a few houses. You can see a guard kind of go into one house. This is within the range of that, 70-foot area that Argus had mentioned to you that you want to be out of the range for. You can see a few of the houses are in that range, kind of on the edges of it. A blank soldier goes into one. You look in another window and it's another blank soldier that kind of like draws the blinds. You get the sense that these maybe are where a lot of the soldiers in the town are housed, just right around it. There's one house that's near the edge of it that you can see into a window. The window is lit, and you see a woman inside with a kind of holding a teddy bear in her hand, and she kind of looks out the window and then blows out a candle. The light goes out in that house, which is very close to the spire.
Elior, can you cast message? You don't have
I can do that.
Is there any way we can warn them? You saw the teddy bear, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'll have to get kind of close, not like super close. I also have no idea how someone like that, I mean, if they're a blank supporter, they could come running out and screaming. I mean, I'm not saying I don't want to kill them, but I think maybe more direct approach. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Maybe we could try to warn her after. Well, I don't want to risk her life after the bomb was armed, perhaps, so there wouldn't be.
Is there any way we could set the bomb within 70 feet so it doesn't get that house, but it gets the blank houses? And still gets the thing?
You know that, within the 50-foot range of the bomb, because right now you have 5 spells into it, and it's 10 times the number of spells is the radius, and
gotcha.
anything in that radius automatically takes that 5d. Did I say 5d12 earlier?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
5d12 damage of that bomb that you place.
Okay.
The Arcanile explosion is what Argus was warning you about. And that Arcanile explosion of that box is in the range of that house.
Okay.
In that range.
So it's gonna blow up no matter what. Ooh. Oh gosh.
And we don't have anything that could shield this particular house. Just spitballing here and trying to think of a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think any of my spells will do that.
As you guys wait in the shadows, another patrol walks around. Someone roll a d4, please.
Not it.
Not it.
I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of this guy.
I'm
That's a
not
3.
afraid.
Ooh.
A 3.
Yeah.
2 other blank soldiers kind of walk around. Everyone give me stealth rolls.
Oh my gosh. This is great.
Sable? Or do we do
Sable is first.
Yeah, Sable.
There's Sable and
16.
Sybil.
What was that?
16.
16?
Oof.
And
Oh wait, I was
Elior?
looking at saving throw. It's not a dexterity saving throw, it's a dexterity check.
Oh, this is a stealth.
It's your
No,
stealth.
it's a stealth check.
check.
It's
yeah.
under
so it's a
skills.
+4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I've been adding a +2. So that's 18.
I may have snooped on your character sheet earlier, and I thought it was +4, but I was like, maybe I looked at it wrong, and I didn't.
No, always assume that I have no idea what I'm doing. That's usually the
Elior,
case.
what's yours?
27.
27. And Sybil?
That's another 32.
Wow.
Xerxes?
I'm tied for last. 18. I rolled a 6 this time.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Slowly crawling up to the double
the
digits.
patrol walks past. You guys are still stealthy, able to kind of stay in range and looking at the spire. What would you like to do?
We gotta make a decision quick.
So we arm the bomb,
I think we just
run
gotta
for her
do
house,
it.
grab her, and keep running.
Yep. I think that's.
We do
I think
have a
that's our
minute.
best
We
bet.
have a minute, don't we?
If you could, well, I don't know your abilities, because I don't know you well enough, but you can turn into a horse. You just run really fast and get her.
I got some of my energy back up eating that last meal, so I could turn into a horse again if
How
needed.
far away is the house from the thing that's gonna blow up?
7. It's like right on the edge of that 70.
Yeah,
feet, right?
it's
it's very
closer
close.
than that. It's closer. The like leading edge of it. It's like the 50 feet kind of cuts through most of the house.
Okay. Because we
So
could
it's
set
like-
it
Yeah.
and try and convince them to get out as we run away, maybe?
That's.
Say something dangerous is happening. You gotta move.
Or
And
try
then it's up to them.
Yell that we've spotted some magic
Spotted-
users the other direction.
Yeah.
Do run that way.
Spotted that Arcanum scum. You gotta move. Presumably, if they live this close, they're probably Blank supporters, right? I mean, I don't know. Would I know anything about that, Kyle? Like city layout wise?
You know that this is. Give me just a second.
That was a blank woman holding a teddy bear that she stole from a magic using little girl that we're trying to save.
I
right
don't
now.
want to kill children, to be very clear.
I was gonna say, I also feel like children are probably neither Blank supporters nor against.
No.
I would say what the skill that you would have being in this town for a bit, knowing a lot of the people, I would like probably an investigation check on, or a history check on what you remember about the town. The DC's, since you've spent some time, since you're an Arcanum agent here and know a lot of the townspeople, the DC's not terribly high.
Okay. That's 19.
19. The woman inside this house, her name is Morgana, and her daughter. You don't know her daughter's name, but Morgana is an unknown. Someone who the Arcanum Argus has sort of reached out to before, kind of, said some things around, trying to get a gauge. Is this someone who is afraid of the blank, a magic user? Cannot tell.
Okay. And just to be clear, I just want to know what her alignment is so I can know how to persuade her, not that I just want to leave her for dead.
I didn't think you were planning to leave her for dead or anything like that. I just wasn't even convinced that there was a child in the building. It just said a woman with a teddy bear. So for all I know, that is just a blank officer who had it.
Yeah. I mean, do we set the bomb and then try to persuade her? Because I feel like if we persuade her first, I don't know. Can we stealth over there and persuade her first?
You will have a minute
right
after setting the timer on the bomb.
So that's not.
I say we don't persuade them. We just put them on our backs and run.
Right. I think that Xerxes' headspace is he's willing to die to do this right now. So I think he's also willing to risk other people's lives to do this. This is a terrorist act, basically, that's happening no matter any way you slice it. But I would rather, he wants to save these people. I think that the best way to do that and not risk we alert her and she alerts everyone is fuck, now I can't remember.
Act
Sybil or
first,
Sable.
figure it out
Sable
later.
Says to run.
Yeah.
Another patrol walks by. Give me a D4 roll,
Okay.
somebody.
That's Mick at this point, I
Mick,
think.
It's your turn.
I don't want to roll. I don't want to.
I'll roll again. I'll roll again.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
That's a 4.
Oh.
Yes.
4.
I think that's good.
2 blank initiates. These were the younger looking soldiers, the ones that don't
dummies.
wear masks, walking by. Everyone roll a stealth.
Doofuses. Nice.
Sable
18 again. Rolled the exact same thing.
and Elior
32.
Oh shit.
and Sybil
Not nearly as good this time. 24.
24.
Nice.
And Xerxes.
Cracking 20. I got a 22. I rolled double tens on that disadvantage.
Xerxes, you're learning. You've gotten better each roll.
There'll be no stopping
you're
me. No one
copying
will ever
their-
see me again by the last
Three-
roll.
Three more rolls, we're gonna be like, where's Xerxes?
They walk by and they're like, man, this gets really dark out here. Hey man, we're not supposed to talk when we're walking. We're patrolling. Keep an eye out. All right, sorry. And they just keep walking down the path. Don't see you guys. What do you do?
So is Elior invisibly walking up and placing this bomb and starting it?
I think so.
I think so.
Mhm.
And just to make sure I've got the plan in place, am I becoming a horse to transport us out of here?
Love it.
Can you transport
I-
all three of us?
I was just going to ask, can I carry all of you guys? I know that
I mean,
Elior is...
we have a
half-
minute. And also, who's gonna be best at grabbing these people? Because it's certainly not me with my -2 strength.
I have +5 to athletics checks, and I have advantage on them. So if that's gonna
Xerxes.
come up, then yeah.
Can you grab both?
You
I
can
there's a
grab them
child
and
in
throw
there?
them on my horsey back.
Yeah, I'm sure I can.
All right.
Of course I can.
Cool.
Of course. With the way I'm
Of
rolling,
course, of course.
with the way I'm increasing, I'm probably gonna roll like a 5,000 on the check or something by the time we get there.
That's definitely
Yeah.
how that maths.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm good with that. If you, Elior plants the bomb, we start to run, you turn into a horse, we grab these people, and we head out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can Elior clearly see, like, basically the place that Argus recommended that, like, I need to place it 10 feet away from the Arcanile box, right? Like, is that
Well,
is that
I think
easy
you
enough
only
to
need
see
to
from
be
where I am?
within 50 feet of the Arcanile
Right.
box because of its
Yeah.
radius on the explosion.
You just can't
map.
get closer than 10.
Yeah.
Right, yes, okay.
So you should be good to safely place it like 20 away, would not even risk accidentally stepping in to the.
Yeah, would definitely like to place it within that 50 feet, but not like I'm trying to avoid the guards as much as I can as I
Yeah,
go in.
let me,
so.
I got a map here pulled up. I'm gonna do some measurements here on where that would reasonably be safe. Right now, you guys are outside of this. You're like basically 70 feet out, kind of at the edge of that range of where you would, the closest you want to be at to the spell spire. You can see that there are the buildings that the blank soldiers are inhabiting are almost like surrounding the spell spire. It's like they built this thing in the middle of like some houses as probably a barrier for defense, but they're just using it as housing. And so there is a house right there, and to be within 50, you said you want to be at least 50 feet from it.
I would say probably like more like 40 just to make sure the distance
safe.
covers it and stuff, but like it as far away as possible so I don't A, step in the Arcanile that cancels out all magic, and B, don't, walk into a
to
guard.
get good vision. You have good vision of it right now. You could reasonably put it near a house that's closest by it, and have the benefits of the invisibility, and still have the benefits of the pass without trace because that's within 30 feet.
Okay. That would be ideal.
I take that back. The 30 feet.
Never mind.
You would just have to step. You just have to step up a little bit. So if you want the benefits of the pass without trace, she's gonna have to get close enough with that spell range to help you with that, and that would mean stepping into a dim light area where those 4 guards would have disadvantage to spot you. So there's, but you have the pass without trace, so it'd be stealthy to do that. So
Probably worth taking that
Yeah.
little step out. Yeah.
I think I would do that. I wouldn't want to leave Elior.
And we would Xerxes and I would definitely stay also within pass without a trace, just maybe on the other end of
Other
it.
end of it, yeah.
I think Elior would kind of try to, sister, I can take this in. No one can see me. You don't have to risk yourself.
I have already lost most of our family, and I will not lose you too. Do what you must, and I'll be here.
I appreciate your sibling bond and everything, but also the mission is helped if you have some extra help. So I say we follow you a little bit.
Just a little bit.
All right,
Just a little bit.
push up.
This on this first approach, go ahead and both of you roll stealth for me. And I have a question. Elior, were you holding the spell bomb when you casted invisibility on yourself?
Was it in your bag?
I would have assumed it would have gone back into the
Portable hole.
portable hole, and then I'd be pulling it out now. But
Okay. Then it's in another dimensional space.
oh no.
So it's visible,
Ooh.
Yeah.
if that's the case.
Okay.
You could recast invisibility if you really want to.
If I
I feel like this is important.
But then he might, by casting it, he might fail that check to cast it and then make
I
himself
know.
entirely visible because he's
I
casting
know.
another spell, which will end his invisibility.
I am aware.
So
Yep.
That's
hmm,
risky.
yeah, I
Like
I
they're
don't
less
think I,
likely to just, if you just pull it out, and just set it down
I mean,
real
you
quick.
have passed
How
without a
obvious is it?
trace,
Is it like bright and
so-
shiny? Or
I'm
is
also
it
only
like...
I'm also only 3 feet tall, so it's just basically a small rock, like slightly above the ground. If I'm holding it at my side.
All right, dig a
So-
hole in the
It
ground.
is a
and
metal
we'll tunnel.
canister that's like covered in glyphs, right?
Yes.
Is what it is. It does glow a little bit as you added
Shit.
spell charges to it. At like
Hold
a
it behind.
slight level.
Behind
It's not
what?
like
He's
bright light.
His little body.
But he's invisible, bro.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know how I don't know how this works.
Yes, you do. You see through invisible things. Yes, you do know how it works.
So like imagine that I'm holding
You
it
broke
now
it, bro.
behind myself. Like it would still be visible.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, no, I assume it would be visible when
Yeah.
I pulled it out of the portable hole.
You could hold it in the portable hole because it's a different dimension.
Oh yeah, and then just set it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'd be carrying the portable hole with me all the way there, and then take it out, activate it on the ground. I think that would work. Yeah. All right, you asked for a stealth check, eh?
Yes. 2 stealth checks as you guys are approaching. Go ahead and call them out.
Not 20,
Hell yeah.
so 34.
New record.
Yeah. Well, 25.
Great. Both creep forward. The guards do not look like they've noticed you. Elior, you move closer to the house, kind of find a corner within range of this Arcanal box.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I would reach into the portable hole very close to the ground, like crouch down, and I would set the bomb, spell bomb, on the ground, and then activate it.
Bomb activated. Sorry.
I was wondering if there was going to be like a beep, beep.
As you
Alert!
activate
Alert!
it, the glyphs on the metal canister spin, will go a little bit brighter, and then you can see as it's like blinking down the time as the spell has been activated. What does everybody else do?
Become a horse.
We'll do sort of initiative for this. So
Right.
roll initiative.
Is a sort
Sort
of initiative?
Go.
Ooh. I got a sort of 4.
Sybil got a sort of 14.
Hey.
I got a 14, a sort of 14, I suppose.
You want to do another initiative roll off?
Yeah.
Sure.
What are the chances that Sybil and Sable would be so similar?
I know.
That time I got an 8.
Wait, an 8 total or an 8 on
Yeah.
the die?
8 total.
I got a 8 on the die, so 12 total.
Okay. So we'll keep 14, but you'll still go before me.
And I got a 19. But I don't want to go first. I'm waiting for somebody to turn into a horse to ride on.
So I have, so just placing people, I have Xerxes, Sable, and Sybil. Are you guys all just kind of next to that, or
I think me
very
and
close
Sybil,
by that house?
I think me and Sybil stayed back a little bit
Yeah.
while Sable moved forward, and then so we're still in the pass without trace, but just the other side of the radius, if Sable's the mirror point.
Okay. And you guys are close enough to the house, the house where Morgana is in, that's about the front door would be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to the front door. Okay. So let me pull this up. If anybody needs a quick bio break or something, we can do that real quick as I get a little initiative going.
Well, it's only a kind of initiative, sort of initiative.
Just like it's sort of.
I know
initiative.
it depends. It could be a good initiative, or it could be just you
Interesting.
guys, depending on
Okay,
what happens. So
I choose good. Are you asking? I choose good.
I'd
Yeah.
like the good one.
Yeah. I'd like to vote for good, please.
But good in Kyle's estimation might be ooh, it's gonna be good. They're gonna get fucking murdered,
No. Like the Wicked sequel for good. Meaning.
But that was bad. So that's
Yeah, good point. I can't get over you seemingly complimenting my intelligence by saying you do know how this
do know
works.
how invisibility works, though. You do.
But in the moment, making it feel very silly that I wasn't understanding how it worked.
I understood what you were thinking, though, because you feel well, I'm invisible. I put something behind me, it becomes invisible because it's blocked by my invisible.
But
body.
that's not how it works.
No.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't actually catch what you guys were laughing about. That's really that cracks me up.
I'll just never forget. You do know how this works. You stupid idiot.
No, you're so smart. I know you're smarter than me. You're not this stupid.
Sometimes I struggle with the common sense thinking in the moment when we're talking about imagination.
Yeah, it's understandable. I don't know what I'm going to do on my turn.
Run to the house.
Yeah, I guess. So I'm not even waiting for a horse. I'm just going to fucking Captain America jump through their door with my shield.
What was your initiative, Scott?
I got a 19, and he said it's
Okay,
only
so
25
you should
feet
just go to the
door.
house
Yeah.
and prepare an action to open the door once someone else gets there.
You're right. I think it is cooler if the person who breaks open the door is the horse, though, because just imagine you're at home and a fucking horse kicks your door down and
but
kidnaps
she'll probably
you.
have to make a check for that, and you know how that goes. At least check to see if it's unlocked, and then.
Yeah, that's true. I will do that. I'll go and check to see if I don't know who's leaving their doors unlocked in this world.
In
Goodness.
this town? Are you kidding me?
I do have a +4 to my strength once I'm a horse, so
See?
Nice.
Wow, I'm stronger than a horse.
Wait, do you have to roll to wild shape, or is it just a wild shape?
no. It's
Okay.
just a
Don't give Kyle
bonus
ideas.
action.
Yeah, you don't have to. That's a class ability, so I wouldn't make that you roll for that.
Also, I assume we're all not really that stealthy anymore because of the thing that he just put down. But I do maintain my concentration
still
when I
have-
wild shape.
Well, it hasn't gone off yet.
Yeah, we still got pass without trace, so I won't run and slam the door open. Then I will.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
we will still retain that.
Okay, Elior, as you activate this spell bomb, lights up, kind of turns on for a second. You see the foot soldiers. They're kind of looking around, making active perception checks. I'm gonna roll for them to see if they notice this before you have a chance to maybe cover it up, or did you cover it up when you put the bomb down?
I mean, I didn't say
You
that
sure
I
didn't
did.
say it. None of us said to
I
do that.
did
didn't
not know it was gonna light up quite like that. No.
Your stealth check was very good, right? Your stealth check was...
Mine was still
what your stealth?
25. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have placed this down very well, but the lighting up is a little bit something you weren't expecting. They do not succeed on any of their perception checks to see it. You can see that they do not notice it at this time, but the bomb has been activated. Xerxes, you are up.
Yeah, seeing that the bomb is activated, Xerxes is like, okay, this is the time. And he runs toward the door. of the house that Morgana, was that the name that is in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Morgana.
I would just want to get to the door and I want to check and see if it's unlocked first.
Okay. So are you doing this without trying to be stealthy? Or is this something that
I don't need to use a dash or anything, so I suppose I would do like however stealthily you can cover your full movement speed, like tiptoeing, but so yeah, we'll call it stealthy.
If you do go up to it and if you you're just preparing. If you knock on the door.
Right now, I'm just trying to see if it's unlocked. I'm not even, and then I'd prepare to bust it in if we have to when everybody's at the door. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
do it
give me a stealth check then.
All right. Woo-hoo-hoo, damn. All right, 24 on that one.
You're getting better every time.
Every single time.
True.
You're channeling all the energy from what you've heard, what you've seen from everybody else doing it.
Since those guards looked at me and they didn't see me. I truly think maybe I have become invisible by being magic.
You're like, do I actually exist? This isn't good.
You sleek forward. You can you watch as the guards are kind of scanning back and forth. There's 4 of them, but you're able to duck through and under and kind of move in the shadows a little bit while they seem to not be paying attention. You put your hand on the doorknob, the door handle, and try to open the door. You don't make a sound, but there's resistance there, so it's unlocked, or so it's locked at this point.
Okay. If I still have an action or anything, I'm going to prepare or hold to try to break the door open then when everybody gets up to here.
Okay. Do you brandish a weapon? Is it a sword that you have, or is it?
I would say I would have a spear out right now.
Okay. Great. So you kind of wait in the shadow there of the front door with a spear.
Mm-hmm. Probably crouch down, but I'm a full-ling, so I'm probably halfling height, not quarter-ling. But yeah, I am.
A full-ling.
Amazing.
Well, you're a full-ling, but you are
a half-elf. Yeah, I'm a half-elf or a full-ling.
Great.
That's an eighth of something, but I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Sable, you were up.
So where I'm located, you said it was dim light. Is there an area where I could be obscured, behind a building or something that I could use to wild shape?
Yeah, you can. Behind the building that Morgana is in, you could duck behind there real quick and just wild shape. That would be I wouldn't make you roll stealth to get behind the house because you're close enough to it.
Okay, I will do that. So I'm gonna wild shape into a draft horse.
Great.
And did I see the situation with the door, what was happening there?
Yeah, you watched him try and check it. It's not open.
I gave really good soldier hand signals. You understood clearly what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. I did this famous.
It's locked.
What's that hand signal?
That obviously means it's locked.
Xerxes really new to all of this.
They're making pigs in a blanket in here, guys.
So I guess I'll ask, should I break it down? I mean,
can you ask as a horse?
Yeah, it says I retain all my languages.
Oh, you do?
Oh.
That's sick.
Oh,
I think that's new. Yeah,
I can't speak.
Wait, can you?
You
speak
talk
in
as a freaking
5.5 each?
That sounds wild.
Let me see.
I don't think...
You retain your personality, memories, and ability to speak.
No
is
way.
What it says.
I believe.
I don't know if I'm using the
it.
correct version.
That might be
That is wild.
2024 new rules.
Yeah, which is what we use.
Yeah.
It was 2020. Yeah, 20.
Okay.
24. We
Yeah, the new rules, I think you
5.5
retain
is
it.
what D&D started calling it.
I hate it.
I'm not really sure how to know
5e versus 5.5.
what it's using. Is there a way for me to check that?
You're on 2024. That's what we set up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're on
yeah.
2024. Okay. Yeah, for sure.
We just don't know the rules, so we just want to see it because that's
Yeah.
a crazy
okay.
change.
I know, because it's been that. I feel like it's so weird.
It's under rules while shapeshifted on my actions page.
I do think that was a change for 2024 is that you
While
can now
informed, you
speak
retain
in
your
wild
personality
shape.
and ability to speak
That's
in the font.
fucking
That's
crazy.
amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's okay.
even more upset
Game
that more
changing.
druids don't turn into animals now that I know they can also be talking
Well,
animals.
now they can be talking.
Yeah, come on.
Amazing. A talking horse. Great. What do you say?
Should I bust it down? Nay.
I think as soon as Sybil gets here, we can all break it down together. And Elior, right? Elior, you're coming this way, right?
I don't know that I'm gonna add a
I
lot.
could bust
to-
it down and maybe like start, or
I
I
also
could go
can't
get
add a lot.
Elior. I could dash
You
back.
probably could scoop up Elior and then run toward the door. I mean, I'm ready to break it once everybody's here. I could break it. I just didn't know if we wanted to wait to trigger
Okay.
anything
I'm
that's going to
gonna-
happen until we're all like at the door on the next turn.
Yeah, so you'll be galloping as a horse to go pick up Elior.
Yeah.
That's all in view of the foot soldiers.
I don't.
I don't you would at least be rolling a stealth with disadvantage, but I'm not even sure about that roll with a horse galloping.
Yeah, and the
you know,
pass without
and
trace
dashing.
has to
I
disappear
don't
when she
think-
wild shapes, right?
It doesn't.
No, you
It-
maintain
you
concentration
can,
when you wild
maintain
shape.
concentration.
Oh, that's
yeah.
crazy, okay.
So you still have the pass without trace. I think it's too much to be able to say that you can stealthily move as a horse to
Right.
pick him up.
You don't think the
and
horse
bring
could
back.
get down?
That makes
like
sense.
this?
What I'm thinking is they don't know that he's there, so they don't
Yeah.
really know that I'm picking somebody up. They just think a horse came over here,
Well, they still see a
put its
horse,
neck
though.
down, and then
Right.
ran away.
If they see a horse there though, they're gonna be like, why was a horse right there?
Yeah.
Like if you don't go near where the bomb is, they're not gonna go investigate where the bomb is my thinking.
I think that's a solid point, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't come to me, but I'm not gonna tell you how to play.
Yeah.
Okay. It sounded like the plan. 'Cause, yeah, we're being technically in sort of initiative, I suppose. But I think the plan was to hide. If you wanted to get in front of the door, the way the door is, you would be a horse walking in front of a door right now to like break it down. And so you can wait behind until you have a held action to go in and break the door down and get in.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Sybil
Or
is
even hold your action
next,
to
so-
dash to Elior if it seems like some sort of trouble arises, because for right now,
Okay,
as far as
yeah.
we know, there is no danger other than the bomb that we've armed, and we've got 10 rounds to get into this house.
And you
out.
can tell that Xerxes is like ready to knock the door down, right?
Yeah.
Like you held an action for
yeah,
that. So
I'm ready to get in there, and I've got, like I said, +5 and advantage on athletics checks, so I should be
Okay.
able to break down a door. Hopefully, it's
I
the
think
only
I'll
thing
hold
he's
my-
good at.
I'll hold my action then to keep an eye on Elior, because I think my instinct is to keep him safe, but I also know that it would not keep him safe if I ran over there right now. So I'll hold my action to dash to him.
Okay, great. People are getting into position. Sybil, you are up.
I'm also just gonna move toward the house
Okay.
get into the pass without trace area. I do want to be maybe like, I don't know, like 10 feet away because I'm not strong. I'm not going to be able to pick anybody up, but I do want to be near my compatriots.
Okay.
I will just hold a magic missile spell for if any of the guards get alerted and start coming toward any of us.
Okay.
If that doesn't happen, do I lose that spell? Would I know that?
No, you don't. Yeah, no,
Okay.
you don't. I'm not gonna have you lose a spell if you don't end up using it.
Okay. Then yes, that's what I will do.
Okay. If you want to be behind the house that's hidden, I won't make you roll a stealth check. That would be where Sable is right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's good.
Great. And Elior, you are up.
Elior would be watching the guards and knowing that he doesn't really have much he could do to help with getting these people out of the house. So he would watch the guards, watch the bomb that he planted, and he would just move in the direction that they were all headed, that they were all going, towards the house and getting away from the area.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. All right, that's my worst one so far, but it's still a 22.
You're able to back away. kind of keeping an eye on the soldiers, still scanning. Nothing has gone wrong. Everything is fine. The night is cool. The fog is there. There's no sounds. You're able to back away. The foot soldiers do not notice you as you back up, and you back up your 30 feet of movement speed.
I think I'd probably just do the 30 now. Yeah, getting closer to Xerxes and in the doorway, just in case I'm needed there, but knowing I can't do much with the door.
Okay.
Maybe hold like an uppies action.
That brings us to the top of the initiative. The blank soldier's gonna make they're all gonna make another active perception check as they are scanning around and looking. They don't seem to notice anything. Xerxes, you're up.
Are we doing this shit?
Yeah, we gotta get him out.
All right, we're going full SWAT mode and just fucking banging that door down, I guess, with my shield, trying to slam it open.
Okay, give me that athletics check.
Ooh, come on.
I guess we could have checked for like another door.
All right. Yeah, we probably could check for another door, but you know what? It's a 23, so it's too late now.
23. You take your shield, wham! Bash it into the door.
Yeah.
Door breaks, shatters. Everything in this town is like old and decrepit. The door flies open. It's dark inside the house. The foot soldiers all turn toward you and look at you. They're all brandishing their weapons. What else do you do for your turn?
I gotta go into the house, and we have to get out of here immediately. You have to run from this place. It's not safe, I say to anybody who's in the room when I'm coming in.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in and you start yelling, and it's dark in this house, and so it takes a second. During your turn,
Okay.
it's dark outside, so your eyes are
Hey, I've got
generally
dark vision and blind sight. Okay, so.
Oh, you do? Okay, so you can see. Excellent. So you see one bed, a mother curled up with her daughter in her arm, and her daughter with a teddy bear in her hands, and you shout that out, and Mom whips up and looks at you, with absolute terror in her eyes.
I can't.
That's what happens.
Okay, great. Yeah. I think that's all I can really do, because I use my action to break open the door, and I can't grab them yet. So I just try to convince them they need to run.
Okay.
And also when I do that, I just want to see, is there a back door or anything I can see in this house, or a back window or anything for us to just try to plow through it instead of having to backtrack out of it?
Yeah, there's a there is a window. Yeah, there's a window. And there's this house, there's a exit out the back. There's another door out the back.
Okay.
So you have two exits. No, there's only one. You would have seen the door in the back. So there's only one door in the front of this house.
Okay.
But there's a window in the back.
Okay. So we can always, we'll be aiming to get out that window, I guess, to get out quick.
Okay. And
does the window lead the way we want to go? Like, window is like the clearer option for where we need to head?
Yeah, window is good. Yeah, okay. Window is good.
Okay.
Excellent. Sable.
Can I see through the window to see what's happening? Because I'm on
blinds are closed. The blinds are closed.
I guess I would have heard Xerxes say that because you yelled it. I would say, quick, get on my back and we'll get you out of here.
So you charge into the room and yell that?
I don't know if I can fit through the door. I'm a horse.
Yeah, you can
a
walk
draft
through a door,
horse.
a regular door.
I think it's a
well, I'm gonna say you
it's
can
a
squeeze
large
through
beast.
because.
But I can't go out the window. That's for sure.
Yeah, the window won't be passable by a draft horse. But I'm gonna let you charge through a 5-foot door as a draft horse, a large creature. I'm gonna allow that to happen.
How does that work, though? I mean, I guess I have to persuade them to get on my back because I don't have opposable thumbs and hands.
Gonna
you can
be,
grapple them.
It will be.
Oh yeah, you need to have a free hand.
I can't
to
grapple them
right. You can't
with
use
my
your mouth.
hands.
You have a mouth. I'll let you grapple the mouth if you want to grab one of them.
Horse bites are apparently pretty painful.
Yeah.
So.
But you charge in, the horse charges into the front door and starts speaking to this woman. Give me a persuasion check, and I'm gonna I'm gonna let you do that with an advantage because of Xerxes doing it too, kind of sort of a pseudo help action to make this be. I think this is so discombobulating.
I don't want to talk against myself, but I think maybe that at best should make it a flat roll when a horse comes into
I think so. That's what I was just about to say. Yeah. Okay. So I think that a horse. This is like a fever dream.
Yeah.
For this woman. You get to do a flat roll with this persuasion check.
Okay.
And the DC of a woman waking up and getting convinced to jump on a horse.
I got that. If I was asleep and a horse broke into my room and told me hop on,
she fell asleep in 6 seconds though. That was so fast.
Yeah, she just blew out a candle.
She wasn't completely. You don't know if she was completely asleep, I guess.
Yeah.
But,
and I assume I use my skills from my.
I think you take yours for those sorts of traits.
So that's
this is going to be. Let me set the DC before you. What? Or did you roll?
Yes, 16.
16. I was just about to say the DC for this is a 20 to have her get up and go right away
on
with
this
you.
horse.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
She looks stunned, and the girl she puts her hand over the little girl in front of her, and the girl kind of stirs and starts to wake up from this as well, and looks like her eyes go wide with terror. Okay, so you're in the house trying to convince them to go with you. Doesn't look like it's going well.
Is that Sable's action? I don't remember what you said. Is that the action?
That was going to be, so technically an active check like that would be an action. I think in this case, this is the main action you're trying to accomplish. So I would say that is an action. If you have a bonus action you want to try, you can do that as well. But for this round, we'll leave that as a persuasion check as the full action. Rules as written for that.
I mean, I could back out of the room with my movement speed, but I guess when she doesn't look like she's coming, I'll go back out to the outside of the house. What?
I guess that's to clear the opening at least for us to get
No,
out.
it's a great idea, but the image of a horse busting the door. Let's go. Oh well, never mind.
It kind of gives the vibe of sorry, wrong house.
It does, kind of.
Just Homer Bush on the way back out.
Can you get to the window so that when they jump out, you can snatch them and run?
Yes, that's actually what I was thinking. Is I would go to the other side of the house, so I'd be hidden from the guards. I know that they saw me go in and out of the house, but at least
I think with all of that movement, you'll be able to just back out and stand outside the front of that house in full view of the guards right now. As if you're going to go out, because you've used your movement to go all the way in.
Okay. So
to back
that's
out.
40 feet then.
You have 40 feet of movement speed, right? Yeah. So let me just make sure I'm not being too cruel here. Yeah, that's maybe a little bit more. Yeah, that's generous. That's good. So you're good to just. If I don't say so myself, that's generous.
Sure.
To let you step outside the house in full view of the guards. That's not what I meant, but so if you want to step out of the house right now and clear that's as far as you'd be able to go with your movement.
I think I will, just to clear the way, so that because otherwise I think I'd be taking up the doorway.
Gonna be headed toward this house anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Sybil, you're up.
Cool. How close are the guards to each other?
The guards are 10 feet from each other.
Great.
Each one of them. There's they're spread out.
How many are there though? 4?
There's 4.
How many can I get in a total 10-foot diameter, 5-foot radius spell?
Let me measure that out for you real quick here. Let's see.
Do a little geometry.
So 5-foot radius. So you'd be able to get 2 of them.
Just 2. Okay.
Yeah, because they're sort of in a line circling the spire.
Okay. Can I hold my action? I'm gonna have maybe a couple parameters on here, so if this is too much, I'll just cast it now. But I would like to maybe get 3 if I can. Do they have ranged weapons or melee weapons on them?
Or no weapons.
You see all of them raise, they have swords that appear to be powered with some arcanile, and then they have a gun that they look like they are all reaching for a gun that they have kind of holstered at their side.
Okay.
The answer's both.
The answer is both. This might be too convoluted, and if so, I will just cast the spell now and just get 2 of them. But if I can, I would like to hold the spell and wait until maybe they converge, and I could maybe get like 3 of them at a time in this spell before I cast it. So if I can have like 2 triggers, basically, like if 3 of them get within 10 feet of each other, I would cast it. Or if any of them start attacking, I want to cast it on 2 of them.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Cool. I'm talking about the sleep spell, just FYI. So
Okay, and
that's what
the
I am
updated
holding.
2024 one.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Can you do 2 people on that?
Well,
Or is
it's a range. So yeah,
Or, yeah, radius.
it's just a 5-foot radius.
It's a radius. I'm so unfamiliar with the new version of that spell.
Yeah, it's not like a number of targets. It's just a range. So I want to get the most bang for my buck if I can, but if not, I'm just gonna get 2 of them before they start moving or attacking, I guess.
I'm having flashbacks to the second adventure we ever did on this podcast where I messed up the sleep spell pretty horrifically.
This is different. They just make a save.
I know, but that's why I'm taking that. That's why I'm taking the extra time to just look at the spell real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, great. You have that spell ready to go. Why don't you roll
You want me to
right
make the check now?
to see if you are able to hold that spell and cast it based on any of the triggers.
Okay. That is cocked. I'm gonna roll again. And that's an 18 on the die, so for sure.
Okay, so you will be able to cast a spell if the trigger hits.
Awesome. That is my turn.
Elior, you're up.
Gosh, I have no idea what to do. How far away am I from... You said it was Morgana? How far away would I be?
So you, I had you like right next to the outside of the door. You're outside. You're next to the horse. Sable is her name.
Did you know?
You are right. I have you right next to Sable, outside of the door, and so to Morgana, you're 15 feet.
Okay.
If you were to look through the door, like walk through it.
Okay.
From the guards who are now looking at you, you are 30 feet from them.
Oh, jeez. That's close. I think that Elior would back away from the doorway because he's still invisible. So he'd back away from the doorway, get slightly further the direction they were running, and he doesn't want to come out of invisibility, but if someone starts getting close to the device, he's gonna hold Eldritch Blast.
I'm gonna move you, more make sure you're in direct line of sight of that, basically.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to see that, but kind of start moving the way we're going, and definitely holding it for if somebody gets close to the device, because as soon as I cast something, I'm visible. So trying to hold that as long as I can.
Okay.
Should I roll my Constitution to see if I can cast a cantrip, just in case or not my concentration. I'm sorry, my Constitution to see if it would work if the trigger is met.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'm not going to do anything. So.
Oh no.
So you failed the check,
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm remembering how this works, what we'd said. So basically, if you fail that check, you will waste the spell slot.
But it was just
This was-
Eldritch
Well, it's a
Blast.
cantrip.
Eldritch Blast.
So it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, cantrip. Okay, perfect, cool.
So
Okay,
I try to hold
you
the-
try to
the
try to
hold.
hold it, and it goes. Your magic just the spell spire, that thrum, that hum from it, just like silencing your ability to cast magic. We are back up at the top, and the foot soldiers all brandish their weapons and look, and they see, so Elior's invisible. They see a horse outside of the door, and they saw a guy charge into that house.
Yep.
Is what they're looking at. one of them, what the hell? And then the other, there's a horse. And then you can see one of them takes out the sword and just starts sprinting. There's 3 of them that are close to each other now. So Sybil, go ahead and cast your sleep spell.
Yes, so they all have to make wisdom saves, and my spell save is 15.
Okay. There was one that was kind of in the back-ish that didn't have like a direct line of sight with his gun, so he is kind of sprinting forward. That's how he kind of got in the middle of those 2 other guards.
Perfect.
So you said the wisdom save is what? A
15.
15 wisdom, and this is going to be the guard that just sprinted forward. Is a 19 on the die.
Classic.
So he is not incapacitated.
So he is not asleep.
He is
Then
fully
the one
capacitated.
to the left of him is an 11 on the die. He is going to fall asleep.
Good.
And the one to the right of him, it's a 5 on the die.
Yes.
Asleep. Sorry. As the magic hits them, some of their armor does activate. They have magic resistance.
Oh,
and
no.
so they are falling asleep. The one on the left does his roll, rolls an 11. He falls asleep.
Okay.
The one on the right rolls again. Natural 4, falls asleep.
Okay, good. Thank
So
you.
even their armor kind of reacting to magic and that Arcanile kind of like forcing against your spell, they still fall asleep.
Well, okay, so the way the new spell works is first save, they get incapacitated until the end of their next turn. They make a second save, and then if they fail that save, they are unconscious. But they get 2 saves, basically. So we have until the end of their next turn. They won't get actions for sure, but they might get back up.
Okay. They're incapacitated, so they're almost asleep. They're not
Yeah.
unconscious, right? So they are struggling to make this happen. Their armor's like working overtime to kind of overcharge to try and counteract this spell.
They're both just yawning really hard for the next turn. For like 6 seconds. That's what keeps them incapacitated.
The soldier that was running up, he has enough speed where he is going to be able to get into the door. He's going to run past you. He's not really understanding what's going on with the horse situation, but he wants to see what's happening in his house. So he sprints past you. If you want to make an opportunity attack as a
Kick
horse,
him in the fucking back of his
yes.
dumb blank head.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to kick. So I'm unfamiliar with how the attacks work as the horse. It's got a strength mod of +4.
So it would just be, and your proficiency, right? So it'd just be +6 to hit on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say hooves melee attack roll +6.
But boom, there you go, +6 to hit.
There you go.
Okay. +6 is 24.
Oh, yes. Absolutely, as a draft horse. That's awesome.
Love to hear
great.
that.
So you're going to hit.
So does that do... Oh my gosh.
And so that does your hooves damage, which is going to be a D4 +4.
Okay.
If you have the 1/4 CR draft horse is the stat block I have.
Thank you.
So-
This is my first time playing a druid, so.
Cool.
Oh, that's a 1. So you said it's +4, so 5 total.
5 damage. You hit him with the hooves as he runs past. Kick him as he kind of hobbles into the door, and takes 5 points of damage.
I picture it as I just like step on his foot, but I'm so heavy that it really hurts his foot.
It's a very subtle motion.
Yeah, just stomps on his foot. Ow! Yow! Hell!
So you don't run right next to a horse.
It's true. You don't want to spook them.
Yeah.
You
He
sure
runs
know.
inside and does see Elior standing there, and he's going, or not Elior.
I was like, what?
He did not see Elior.
How dare he?
See Xerxes standing there, and he is going to stab at Xerxes
Whoa,
with his.
what a familiar feeling.
What a familiar feeling. Okay, so this is with his sword. That's a natural 20.
Well, you can't do crit
again.
damage against me thanks to my armor, so...
Amazing. Awesome. What type of armor is that?
It is adamantine chainmail, is my magic item that in my head he pilfered from, like it was taken from some other people, and when he tried to escape, he, stole it for himself to try to keep himself safe. Yeah.
Awesome. He charges in with this powered sword, powered with Arcanile, and swings in, and it looks like this perfect thrust. He thrusts into your side, and just blocked by the adamantine chainmail. You're still going to be taking damage for this.
I can't believe immediately he crits on me. Immediately, I'm glad I picked that armor.
I'm so glad you took that armor.
This is a great choice.
That is going to be 6 points of slashing damage plus 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay. Not so bad.
As he is asking no questions, just seeing that there is someone out past curfew and someone with a spear in their hand close to the Arcanile. Looks like they are here to guard this thing no matter what. That was his turn. There is one that, there's two that are incapacitated and one that is holding a blunderbuss. And with the door open, he is going to be able to move at an angle. Oh boy, I don't know. I gotta decide if he's gonna shoot the horse or not. That's my question.
I was about to say this better not be a they shoot horses, don't they situation.
I don't think that I think they heard voices, but they didn't see a horse. They don't necessarily suspect that the horse is a druid at this point.
People.
So Sybil, you are off on the side. Sybil, he did see you. He would have seen you cast that spell.
Yep.
Put his
Oh,
comrades
actually,
asleep.
no, he would not have.
Oh,
No, just kidding. Magic missile is the one that would be invisible. Sleep is not invisible. So yes, he did see me do that.
okay, so he does see you cast that. So he is going to shoot his blunderbuss.
Right.
Fires it at you. Your AC is what?
15.
He's gonna miss.
That's a 15 on the die. For an 18 to hit.
Okay.
And you will be taking.
Not again.
I'm starting to believe Kyle doesn't ever miss rolls. I don't know about this.
It's insane that's the impression
I know,
that you
that's
have.
insane. Nobody's
on him.
ever said
No one
that.
has ever
Nobody's
said
ever
that.
said that in my life. These damage rolls was not great.
Good.
10 points of piercing damage.
Not great, and it was 10 points?
Yeah, well, it's a blunderbuss.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have 7 health left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, don't.
It's 10 plus 1, 11 points of piercing damage.
Now you
Okay,
got
well, I
6
have
health,
so.
6 points of health left. Thanks.
You can see he fires it, and this gun erupts with the power, and it it looks like it's unusable at this point.
Yes.
And he looks at it like it's just faulty and broken.
Ooh.
That is his turn, and that was the soldier's turn. Xerxes, you are up. Xerxes pinned up.
All right. Well, I
So
got
Xerxes, you are in the house with Morgana and her daughter are now in the bed, and they are kind of clutching each other, sitting up, not knowing what to do. You're standing there. You've just been stabbed by the blind soldier in the room.
For me.
Clock is ticking. We are still in round.
If I move forward, I'm going to take an opportunity attack from him, right?
Yeah, if you get out of his range. And this is round 3.
Yeah.
We have 10 rounds before the bomb goes off.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware. I'm thinking about this bomb. If I grab these people, do you think I can jump out the window with them in my hands?
That's going to be an athletics check.
Okay, but it's theoretically
If you would
possible.
like to try.
It's something I could decide to try to do.
I'm going to let you roll for
Okay,
it.
well, that's what I need to know, is if it is rollable for.
It is
okay.
rollable. Yes.
Then I think I'll...
With being a big fighter, a full-ling fighter.
Yeah, a full-ling fighter. I think what I will do then is, first of all, I will second wind for the damage that I took from him stabbing me. Just real quick, roll a d10. Look at that, and I get 11 health back, so I'm good.
Nice.
He digs deep, he sucks in, he second wins, and then I'm going to take the opportunity attack to try to step forward to try to grab these people.
It's a natural 1.
All right, hell yeah. Yes. Yeah, that does miss me. Okay. All right, I'd like to, I guess, try to make a grapple, or I'd love to try to convince them to come with me first. Like, I'll say, as I'm going down, if we wanted to hurt you, we would have just killed you in your sleep. We would have attacked you without waking you up. It's not safe to be here. You have to run, and I'm going to try to grab them. Yeah.
Give me a... Just get this is a persuasion check. This is kind of a free persuasion check instead of like a main point. We'll just see how persuasive you're being right now.
It's a tough situation, okay? So it's not great. It's a 9. I just got stabbed. I'm doing my best.
Okay. She looks at you in this moment and says, "Are you with the Arcanum?"
Yes.
She grabs on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Long live the Arcanum!
Then I use the rest of my movement and my action to try to jump out that window, I guess.
She grabs her daughter. Daughters know what's happening. She's holding on to her daughter. Daughter's holding on to a teddy bear. Yeah. You're holding on to her. You
4 deep.
Run and just jump and leap out of the window. She's a willing participant in this, so you're able to just give me an athletics check to see if make sure you're able to get out of this window.
Hopefully the window is open.
A 13 is going to be enough to jump through a window. I was thinking I was just thinking a DC of 10 to just be able to run and jump through this window. Leap through, crash, roll on and fall on the other side, and you are out of the back of the house at this point.
Great. And then can I action surge to dash away from the house?
You sure can.
Good.
Still holding them?
Yeah, still holding on to them to get out.
Run,
as far as I can.
Awesome. So that'll be this will work like a grapple. So you'll be moving at half movement speed, but you'll be able to get 30 feet away from that spot. And at 30 feet away, that puts you just outside of the blast fire, that 70-foot range as you thought, with Morgana and her child and the teddy bear in hand, sprinting out of the house. Incredible. Okay. That is your turn. Sable, you're up, and you are standing in front of the house as the horse. And a couple incapacitated guards, one with the blunderbuss that looks like is kind of not usable, at least at the moment. But that guy has a sword, and there's a guy with a sword in the house, and you heard some crashing out the back door, or out the back window of this house.
Do you think what I've gathered? I would have gathered that he got out with them.
I think as a horse, I think you can peek. I think you can see around you're like next to the door. I have you, so you can look inside and see.
And I see him running.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call for Elior and say, Elior, get on, and Sybil, get on. I'm gonna walk towards Sybil because she's the only one I can see, and put my neck down so she can crawl on me. And I guess I'll hold my action to dash once they're both on.
Heck yeah.
Let's see. So are you staying?
She's going to Sybil and staying there so that Sybil can get on, I think, on Sybil's
which
turn.
I assumed Sybil was right outside the house anyway. So I wasn't really thinking.
I was a little bit away, but not like significantly.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make it there with your normal movement speed, and then Elior is somewhere close to that Elior will be able to get to you. And so you're holding an action. I like this a lot. So you're just moving your movement and then holding your dash action as soon as he gets on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's sick.
Yeah.
Cool. Love that. Sybil, you are up.
I gotta say
and
though,
there's a horse
I
next
just
to you.
want to say I think the cat's out of the bag on the horse being a druid at this point when it yells Elior, get on.
That is a great point.
Probably.
That's true.
Probably.
I throw my voice, so it's like it's coming from
You're
somewhere
doing
else.
ventriloquy or whatever
Yeah.
you call it when it's, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I hop on, but also I look back at the guys and who took damage. I've kind of missed like who actually took damage in this round. There are some that have taken
the
damage,
guards?
right? Yeah.
There's only one that's taken damage, and it was the one that went inside the house.
Can I see him from on the horse?
No, because he's inside the house.
If I look to find him and then get on the horse, do I have enough movement for that with 30 movement?
I don't think so, because the window is kind of far down the house.
Okay.
So you'd have to move a significant distance to like look through the window to see him, and you're like sort of on the side of the house, so you have to, so you don't really have a line of sight into the house at this point to see the guy inside.
Got it. I'm going to attempt to use magic missile on the two that I can see.
Okay.
So I will roll to see if I can do that. Yes, I can, because that's a 14 on the die. So 3. Well, in the text it does say magical glowing darts, but because I have my evocation subclass, it is actually invisible. So I just hold out my arm and things hit them because it's magic missile and it's automatic.
Awesome.
But they
That's
don't
so
see
cool.
it coming from anywhere. Heck yeah, that's a 4 plus 1. So 5.
Awesome. Yeah, are you keeping track of this? Or yeah. let's see.
Yeah, I'll keep track. So 5 plus another 4 is 9. I assume they're not down with 9 damage.
No.
That's just a 1. So total of 11 damage to one of them.
Okay. The one is the one that have that being damaged to is the one with the blunderbuss that fired at you.
Oh, yeah.
So and you do 11 force damage. That just hits him, and there's no idea where it's coming from. It doesn't look like you casted a spell at all because of your subclass, and he's just getting walloped by these magic missiles like around him, and and it confuses him because he's not sure if there's another combatant or what. Another spellcaster doing this. Anything else for your turn?
Can I yell out and try and confuse him with that?
Go ahead, sure.
Like, you're like, James, keep shooting, or something.
Wow.
Give me a deception check.
Whoa.
What do you mean, woof?
Like your IRL deception on that would have not.
I know.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll with disadvantage.
I'm just using a
I
random
thought,
name.
Brooke,
I
for a
don't know
second,
magic
I thought
names.
maybe you were trying to confuse him because you were hiding behind the invisible darts or something, you know. So maybe he
Oh
couldn't
no,
see
I
you.
mean like to make him think that someone else is there and he needs to look
I'm
for
just
them. That
calling
was
back
my.
to you not knowing
That's,
how invisible works.
oh, thank you for yes, thank you. Okay, that is a 15.
A 15. Okay. His.
On my really good deception.
Maybe
That
when I
beats his
threw my
passive-
voice, that's
beats
where
his-
James is, right?
Yeah,
He's like, maybe I am James.
James must have been who yelled for Elior to get on.
Yeah, exactly.
That beats his passive. That beats his passive wisdom, you know, and so that's he is gonna look around.
I love
You
this so
say that,
much.
and James, and he looks like to the right. He's like looking, trying to figure out what's happening, trying to see if somebody else is attacking. It was effective.
All right.
Great.
Yeah, of course
Awesome.
it was. It was really good. All right, that's my turn. That's my turn.
Elior, you were up.
I think Elior would just run to his sister and hop on. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say that. Thought about it for a second. I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I would just, Elior would run over and get on the
And
horse.
mount.
Nope. That's worse.
It's mounted combat.
that's
That's the rules is
She
way to
is
say
a
it.
mount
So
in D&D terms.
I almost tried something else, but I don't think it's worth it.
All right.
Right. Dash.
Dash away. Awesome. So you run, sprint, get on the horse, and the dash action gets you. So you used your movement. Used like half of your movement. So you have 40 feet now. Mm-hmm. You probably have 50 feet actually because you haven't used all of it. Mm-hmm. Definitely, since this is like a big circle radius, you could sprint directly straight to get outside of the radius of this bomb effect, and that will get you out.
Great.
And 40 feet gets you exactly where you need to be, kind of, if you're going that way. If you want to get closer to Xerxes, that's because of how the circle works, that's like 65 feet because it's at a different angle. So if you want to, you could go 40 feet toward Xerxes, or you could get 40 feet completely out of the circle. At that position, you'll be 45 feet away from him if you do that. So I guess there's a couple different, there's like those two angles that you could take.
I'm thinking
I feel
that
like we shouldn't
I probably
get too
can't
far
carry
from
everyone. So, and I know Xerxes is strong, so I think I would go straight, probably. Obviously keeping an eye out if I can on where he's at. I don't know if there's buildings in the way between us, but once I get outside the radius, I think I would check to see where he's at.
Okay. That is a road that you can look you can look down and you can see, you have line of vision on them.
Okay,
and you can
perfect.
see Xerxes and Morgana and the child and the teddy bear as you brother climbs on and you use that held dash action, boom, get outside of the radius of this danger radius. At the top of the initiative, you see guy with the blunderbuss is going to be a little bit confused. He is going to look around, spend a lot of his turn looking around, trying to find James, and then he is going to kind of step forward, not understanding that there's really any sort of threat going on, and fixes his blunderbuss and takes an action to reload it.
Good.
And kind of looks to see, kind of steps forward to try and still have line of sight on you all, but it does take his action to reload that. The other two that are incapacitated are going to make saving throws to see if they go completely asleep. They have magic resistance with their armor, so they do get to make this saving throw with advantage again. The first one, it's an 18. The one on the left wakes up. The one on the right rolls that was a 6, and then a natural 1. So the one on the right is completely unconscious. The other one woke up at the end of his turn. And the guy inside the house, he heard the, let's see, he's gonna look out the window and see how you jumped out of the window. Heard his friend fire near the spell spire. He's most concerned about protecting the spell spire. He's going to run out of the house, out of the front door, and then he's going to charge around the corner of the house and turn the corner, and he's going to trip on something on the ground, and he's going to look back to see what he tripped on is a device that is glowing a little bit with red energy. Xerxes, you're up.
Great. Do I see him do this? Can I?
From your line of sight, you do not.
So I don't know about that. Can I see the horse? You said that they could see me, right? Possibly?
Yeah, they can see you.
Okay, then I think I would. I know I'm outside of the radius with these people now. I almost feel like well, they asked if I was with the Arcanum, so I feel like they're wanting to maybe get out. So I can't just leave them, but I can maybe set them down, and that way we can move at full speed toward the horse and everybody. Or should I continue to?
Yeah, they would be with you at this point.
Okay.
You don't need to keep carrying them.
Okay.
They will run with you.
All right.
Yeah,
do you guys think I should try to run them away from danger, though, or run them toward you, which is
I might just tell them, shoo shoo, and then do other things. I don't know.
There are still guards patrolling the city, presumably.
Yeah, they can't really be
So-
out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know where I can even send them to go be. I mean, I can ask them. Well, I can't ask them. I only have 6 seconds. It's a turn. There's a bomb that's about to go off. I'm gonna... Is there anything I can see around us that looks like a place they could hide that's outside of the radius for at least a minute?
Yeah, so outside of the outside there is a destroyed house that's nearby.
Okay.
Another big pile of rubble.
Great. I would say to them, like, you have to listen to me. You have to go and hide in there or anywhere else safe you know if you think you can avoid the patrols. Something very dangerous is about to happen here. You need to stay away from the spire.
Little girl, the mom like nods at you. Little girl starts crying. She says, "Shh, it's okay, it's all right." And she like nods to you and like moves with her daughter. You can only hope that she's going to be able to keep her daughter quiet.
Great.
But they do move.
Okay, then I start moving toward the rest of the group, keeping my eyes out for any guards or anything I can see along the way.
As you do move, you do get an angle and see that the guard is tripped by that. As you get within as you move your like full movement speed.
Well,
that's
great.
You see that
As soon as I
now in
saw
your vision.
him, that would change my course toward him without a second.
I think
thought
that
if I can.
because of the angle of where the houses
Yeah.
are, that's really only like at the very end. So I'll move you 5 feet closer.
Okay, that's fine. And actually, I mean, if
And you have
I still have my action, so honestly, I guess I would dash toward him, use it just to get closer to him. We still got time.
Okay.
We'll just can't have him disabling the bomb.
that gets you so close. That gets you 10 feet from him.
Sick. That's all I can do at this point.
Your movement speed's 30.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Can
so you
they
get 10
disable
feet
it?
from him.
I don't know. Xerxes doesn't know either, though. So he sees somebody with it, and he's gonna try to kill them or incapacitate them before they can do anything.
Fair enough.
All right.
Sable, you are up.
All of my spells are like 60 feet. Besides the fog cloud one, which is 120 feet.
That would maybe be 6 since I have blind fighting and they probably don't.
And then he can't see the thing, like can't see the object.
All right, I'm doing it. So I'm gonna drop
that's awesome.
the stealth or drop
Yes.
the pass without a trace, which
Yeah.
is really useless
Cat's
at
out of
this
the
point
bag.
anyway.
Yeah. At this point.
So first I'm gonna roll to try to cast. That was a nat 1, but now I know that I have luck.
Halfling.
Yes.
Come on,
Jeez,
please.
so many nat ones in this.
I know that's the
This would
third
be-
one for me. That wasn't any better. That was a 3. So.
That's so
Oh,
sad.
that spell would be so good.
So the fog
Would've
cloud
been-
doesn't go off?
No. That would have been so clutch.
No. I don't think there's really anything else I can do unless I'm gonna run back. But I definitely don't want to put. Yeah. I don't want to
Don't
put all
you give
3 of
me
us in
the
danger.
Kevin
exactly what I was doing.
No. Don't give me this Kevin
The
Costner.
Man of Steel, Kevin Costner.
Jonathan Kent. No. I will kill Xerxes right now.
I think
so
that's it
funny.
for me. I don't think I can do anything else.
That's great. Oh, great.
Actually, can I? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, can I do a cantrip? But I can't since I already tried to do a spell. So
If it's a
never mind.
Yeah.
Only if
Unless
it's a bonus action.
yeah, if it's a bonus action cantrip, you could.
I don't know if those exist though.
Some of them. There's some.
Okay.
Maybe.
Might be, for sure.
Yeah, if that is the end of your turn, then Sybil, you'll be up.
Great. Can I get within 30 feet of that guy and the object and the bomb?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be 30 feet away. Am I able to be obscured at all while I'm doing that or no?
Oh, obscured by.
Like just like around a corner or like if I'm in 30 feet, am I like out in the open?
If you want line of sight on them, you'll have to be out in the open.
Cool.
Since it's just like the house. There's
nope, it is what it is. This is we're doing it for the cause. This is all for the cause, all right? Okay, so I go within 30 feet of him. I cast, hopefully, I'll roll for it. I'm trying to cast Minor Illusion. 16 on the die.
Got it.
I am casting a Minor Illusion directly next to the other bomb and creating a vision of a bomb, of the same exact bomb. It just says it has to be less than 5 feet of a cube is what I can create. So I'm just creating a duplicate of the bomb right next to it so that he is confused and has to do an investigation check on his turn to figure out which one is the real one.
Nice.
I like it.
Good work.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Do I have any, I don't know where I was. Do I have any movement left to possibly get into?
I don't think you have any movement left because you had been raced away by the horse. So that's you having to use your movement to get back into range.
That makes sense.
Feet.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm just trying to confuse him.
Okay.
And by the way, I didn't mention this on my turn, but I think because I can't cast spells as a draft horse, that when I attempted to cast that spell, it probably would have dropped my.
That's right. Good catch.
beast shape.
Good catch.
Damn it.
Yeah. So you are out of the horse form at this point.
Okay.
Elior, you are up. You are still invisible. Yeah, you haven't attacked yet, have you?
Nope.
Does him? I meant to bring this up forever ago, but does him attempting the save on the failed Eldritch Blast forever ago?
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Trying to cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, that's trying. Yeah, so that'll be.
Well, what was the trigger?
I never did.
Because he held it.
I guess did the trigger of it ever come up? But we made him make the roll. But technically, would he have had to make the roll only at the trigger point in reality? That's why I don't know what the fuck the.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's
Because
okay
it never
if I,
actually happened.
Yeah,
It's
he
okay
just
if I-
tried
So
and
you
failed.
didn't actually. So the target makes an attack roll, deals damage, or casts a spell.
You didn't-
None of those things happened.
fair.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you failed. So I'm gonna say that is you are still invisible.
Okay.
he does. I just want to make sure because he didn't pick up the device, right?
I think he just tripped on it.
He
That's all
tripped
he's
on it and
done.
he turned around and looked at it. He didn't pick it up or anything, right?
No.
Am I 60 feet away or within 60 feet?
You can be.
Okay. I'd like to be within 60 feet.
Yeah, you are right now.
Yeah, okay.
You are.
And the voice of Caldhool suddenly starts to whisper, playing a light, discordant melody in his mind. I'm casting Dissonant Whispers on him. He has to make a wisdom saving throw that I'm hoping he fails.
Is this against a spell effect?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is the DC he has to hit?
By the way, do I have to still do a Constitution roll to make sure I can?
Oh yeah, to be
Yeah.
able to cast
Oh,
a spell.
yeah.
Go ahead and do that first.
That's a 19, so we're good there.
Cool. What is your spell save DC?
It's not good. It's 13. Please don't hit it.
He has advantage.
It's a 9.
Okay.
He has a +0 to these.
So that's a good chance he's
Come
gonna
on, Kyle.
It's a wisdom
roll.
saving throw, right?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay. That's a 3.
Yes.
It's a failure.
Okay, so he takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use his reaction to move as far away from me as he can.
Great.
So,
Amazing. Give me the damage.
yeah, absolutely.
And also, does moving as far away as he can from Elior mean he'll pass by me, who was very close to him?
No, because you're in between them.
Okay.
Excuse me, that was 15 damage. I rolled pretty well on 3d6.
Ooh, nice.
I think I got a 4, 5, and a 6.
That adds
Okay.
up to 15.
Yeah. As I said that, I was like, is that correct?
his armor, like trying to save on that saving throw, like that Arcanile starts to bursts out and like melts some of his armor. You can see he's taking a decent amount of damage from this, but the eyes go wide, sprints away from you, just backing up, kind of like on the ground, backing up, and gets up and starts to move and runs past the bombs that are on the ground, the two bombs that are on the ground. Anything else for your turn?
Really have anything else I can do, so I guess I'll try to position myself so I can keep an eye on the bombs, but is there like positioning where I can see the bombs but I'm still outside the blast radius? That makes sense as a question.
Yes, right now you are.
Okay, then if there's something to duck down to a quarterling size again, I'll try that, but otherwise.
Okay.
Question.
You see, go ahead.
First of all, we're in a round. What round are we in now? Is this 5 or 6?
I thought it was 4.
By mine, we're going to the top of 5.
5.
But I
That's what I thought. I want to
okay,
make sure I wasn't losing track of things.
I think that's where we're at
believe
because
that's
I don't
correct.
think I missed anything.
I think that is. I just want to make sure I wasn't wrong. The guy who just took damage from that, is that the same guy I attacked or a new guy?
The guy that just
Like, had
took
he been
damage is the
attacked
one that
before?
stabbed me in the
That's
house.
the guy who got
who
kicked
went
by the
around
horse.
and
In the
tried-
house.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Not Blunderbuss
Not the
guy.
blunderbuss.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
Okay. He sprints back. We're back at the top of the initiative with the soldiers. He sprints back, takes out his blunderbuss, goes and fires at the nearest. Well, actually, let's see. Are you in range anymore, Elior, of his attack of his blunderbuss? You are still in range of his blunderbuss. He backs up, sees you appear out of nowhere, running away, takes out his blunderbuss. He is within disadvantage range of his shot, but he is going to fire at you. That is for a 10 to hit.
No.
Misses. The two others, they go and stand next to Spellspire. One of their comrades is asleep, and so they are in full defense mode as they pull out their guns. The other two that are there, they fire their blunderbusses at the closest target, which is going to be Xerxes.
Here we go again.
And
Just want to walk it off.
How much health do you have? Like 10?
That's an 8 and a 14 to hit.
Both miss. I'm still at full health because of my second wind, guys, so I'm good.
Good.
Both miss. Looks like they are standing firm at the spell spire. Looks like the bombs on the ground are just sitting there. The others didn't see it. The one that got afraid moved away from it. He's in protection mode, confused at what the magic is going on. He is looking pretty bad on his health. Doesn't look like he's going to be approaching the bomb. The rest of you, what do you do in this moment? We're in initiative still. But Xerxes, you're up right now and seeing them moving away from the bomb on the ground.
I mean, if I'm truly getting the sense that this guy's not going to move back toward it, then I would just try running away at this point, for sure. Like,
You sprint. You can sprint away back to your friends who are outside of the blast radius range. If there's anything else you want to do for your turn, you can. Sable, you'll be up
just
next.
yell, James, come on! And then
Give me a deception roll.
let's see. Ooh, okay, that's a 14. Okay.
That's 14. The guy who was looking for James fully turns around.
You all made fun.
What the hell?
You know, James is out there, and this is a great deception.
Fully turns around looking for James. Sable, you're up.
How are you doing on health, Sybil?
I have 6 out of 17.
All right, I'm going to cast or attempt to cast Healing Word on Sybil. That's a 16, which passes the check. So I don't think I have to roll for Healing Word, do I?
You should
It's
have to roll some
instantaneous.
d4s, I think.
Not
right,
like-
but to
not
cast
to hit.
it.
Yeah,
No, yeah. Just for
okay,
the
so-
actual healing amount. Yep.
2d4 plus spellcasting modifier.
So plus your wisdom.
Okay. So that's 3 plus 2 is 5 total.
I will take it. feeling good.
Like 30% of your health, really. It's pretty
I have
good.
so little health. Amazing, thank you.
Great. Sable, so you cast Healing Word. Do you follow Xerxes as he ran past you and get back to the rest of the group?
Are you asking me? I thought I was like all the way at the end of
You had to step up to get into range for the fog cloud. And so
It's 120 feet for the fog
Yeah, she
cloud.
didn't need to move
I don't
for
remember
the
why.
fog cloud.
never mind, you were in the back. So never mind, you can stay put.
Got our
Okay.
I'm the
horses
one
in
who
the
had
back.
See what you did there.
I think that was Sybil
timely
that actually-
reference. We recorded this in 2019, by the way.
We did. You guys hear about that COVID thing? Probably nothing.
Probably nothing.
That is Sybil's turn.
Sable.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that
yeah.
Or it is Sybil's turn. That was Sybil's turn. Now it's
is.
Sybil's turn.
It was Sable, now it's Sybil.
Okay.
Well, that was just your bonus action, right? For a spell?
Yeah, it is just a bonus action. I didn't
Oh, yeah.
really.
Yeah.
I guess I could
Have an
run
action.
more, but I'm kind of wanting to meet up with you guys, and I'm outside of the range, so.
Oh, okay, you don't have any ranged attacks. Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay, I'm worried that if no one attacks, they're gonna like not defend the spire.
I feel like the DM was sending us signals that we're good, but maybe that isn't what it was.
I'm not like
Okay.
throwing myself on the pyre here or anything, but like how far am I from getting out of the range of the blast, Kyle?
You are 25 feet.
Okay, so I can take an action and then get out with my movement. So, do any of them look like they're like on death's door or anything?
Yeah, the one that ran away. He's not looking good.
Great. I'm gonna use magic missile again. So as long as
Okay.
I can hit it with the con save, it will automatically hit. So let's see. Yep, that's a 13. So just barely makes it.
Awesome.
So first D4 is a 4 plus 1 is 5 damage.
Okay.
Okay, second D4 is a 3 plus 1, so 4 damage.
Okay. He's still up.
Okay, last D4. Again, on my last one, it's a 1. Plus 1 is 2 damage. Please tell me he's down. He's probably up with 1.
Fucking guy's up with 1 HP. I'm so
He
mad.
Xerxes ran back and yelled, "James!" And A is the guy is one of the guy with the blunderbuss looking around, fully turned around, confused, and then all of a sudden his friend gets hit with 3 magic missiles, goes down, and is on death's door with 1 HP left. But crawling on the ground as James has taken him down. They are fully in panic mode at this point. Use the rest of your movement.
I yell,
to-
"Good work, James! Keep going!" And then I run away.
No roll necessary. Amazing. Adding to the chaos.
Goodness.
And you move out of the range of the blast. And Elior, you are up. And you guys are all out of the range of the blast right now. You can see the guards scrambling, about to, not really sure what to do, as they're basically down 2 men at this point.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him. He hasn't told anybody about this device that he found. He's gotta go.
hasn't.
He's gotta go.
Okay.
The bad news is I didn't make my save. I had to make the Constitution save, so I didn't Eldritch Blast him, but it was a good idea
Yeah,
that I
it
had.
was. And the good news
Yeah.
is he's going to go in like 4 turns anyway. So,
You attempt to summon. You attempt to summon the power of your patron and just feel this intense hatred kind of well up as you are trying to cast Eldritch Blast, but that hatred meets this wall of deafening magic, deafening technology that deafens your magic, that spell spire, and unable to cast that Eldritch Blast to finish him off. you guys keep your distance at this point and can see the guards. One of them looks at the other, sound the alarm, run! And so one of them is kind of running to the side, going to open this box, trying to put in a code or something to open up to pull something, to activate something. And you guys kind of slink back away as they are busy trying to defend the spire and trying to come up with some sort of defense around the Arcanile box. When suddenly, counting down in your head, 3, 2, 1, and the spell bomb goes off. Now I need to roll the damage for that. That was 5d8.
Oh God, Kyle's rolling.
D12.
I think it was D12,
It's
right?
D12.
Do you guys want to roll it? There's 4 of you.
Yeah, let's all roll
Yeah,
one at
5d12.
least.
So I will roll the last one as a... I'll roll the last one. How about that?
If you roll a 1 here, Kyle, I'm gonna start.
So it's a d12, let's be clear,
Yes,
right?
it
It's
is
a d12 that we need to roll.
D12.
Okay.
I'm not helping a lot.
Ooh. Don't worry, I am.
Sable,
8.
Elior,
5.
Sybil,
11.
and Xerxes.
10.
Ooh, that's 34 so far.
And then my d12,
Come on, Kyle.
adding on a 3.
Classic Kyle.
Classic Kyle.
As soon as he starts
Yeah.
rolling for us.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
And absolutely more than enough to hit the 18 HP that this box had. Only 18 HP, and you had 37. The bomb goes off. This loud explosion heard throughout Grasnia. And then a second explosion happens. The glowing blue Arcanile erupts in a burst of energy. A bright light of sheer power swallows life and substance. The eruption is strangely silent. Apart from a buzzing sound followed by a ringing in your ears, the Arcanile explodes in an array of power beyond anything that you have ever seen. The spire is utterly destroyed. The blinding flash reducing it to dust, and the dust reducing it to utter nothingness. The image of the spire remains in your vision, a shadow burned into your retinas. The surrounding buildings appear to have almost entirely vanished, their ramshackle forms eaten away by this immense force that's left nothing but its imprint in its wake. The blank soldiers around the spire might have screamed, but you don't know. The blast reduces them to skeletal figures, atomizing their heavy armor to dust before their skeletons themselves vanish, torn into nothingness by this burst of energy. In the ensuing blast, the facades of the nearby buildings vanish, reducing them to nothing in the blink of an eye, including Morgana's house completely destroyed. And you feel a rush of energy, a surge of magic returning to you, a connection to your magic items returning as well. Each of you take a heroic inspiration for yourselves.
Nice.
Ooh.
As this bomb goes out, then this silent explosion happens. It's silent for a few moments, and then absolute chaos starts happening. Guards start running in the area. The guard houses that were by it, lots of soldiers in those houses. You would think that's where they were housed. Those buildings are completely gone. The soldiers that were on patrol starting to run up, trying to see what's happening. You guys are keeping off to the side. Out from nearby the temple, you see 3 Soma guards, personal guards with tattered cloaks on, walking out, and in the middle of them, a man clad in high-tech armor, who carries a heavy-looking sword inlaid with a strange, glowing blue substance, that Arcanile that you know too well about now. And he has this dangerous-looking firearm strapped to his side with glowing canisters on his back, fueling this gun. He wears a mask that has this gas mask portion to it, this commander mask, as he steps out in between these 3 Soma guards. and he looks at the destruction, and this wave of smoke kind of like washes over. You kind of lose vision, and you can see it's affecting his mask. And he lifts the mask off of his face and reveals a pale face, older than when you last saw him, but with one eye regular and one eye a silver bionic eye. The Soma guards grab him and take him. "It's not safe, sir," and take him in the direction of the temple. And that is where we're going to end this episode of Death of Magic. And we are going to a third, friends.
Revenge.
Oh my God.
We are going to a third. Woo! You
Boy.
guys did it.
That kind of went better than I expected.
That basically kind of went our way, which makes me
Yeah.
scared about the third episode.
You adding in the twist of all of a sudden there's a person we have to rescue unexpectedly was a real curveball. Holy.
Well, let's see if there's any more curveballs to come. Thanks to all the players this week, Scott, Brooke, and our friends from The Natural Rolls, Revealing, and Mick. Be sure to check out their podcast, The Natural Rolls, for Daggerheart actual play content. Their socials can be found in the description. Check out The Mage's War at Critical Crafting. The link is in the description. The video of this episode is available on Spotify as well as YouTube. Follow us at Talltale Tavern Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you like us, give us one of those good 5-star reviews. Join our Discord too. Thank you to Tyler Adelsperger for our intro music. Thank you to Tal for our artwork, and with that, we will see you next time at the Talltale Tavern. Good, Elior and Sable, good. Kill him! Kill him now! Oh, the episode's over. Hello, patrons. Well, I have you here. Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Podcast the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Talltale Tavern would tell you. It's a podcasting legend. Darth Podcast was a dark lord of the microphone, so powerful and so wise he could use the feed to influence the sound waves to create entertainment. He had such a knowledge of podcasting that he could even keep the ones he cared about from becoming bored. The dark side of the Patreon is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural. Thank you to my apprentices, Ballisticity, Becca, Brooke, Dane, Landy, and Zombie Creeper. And for my Sith Lords, a special message each. Andy Roo, in time you will learn to trust your feelings. Then you will be invincible. Wipe them out, all of them, Elder Goose. Mac, your hate has made you powerful. Now fulfill your destiny. Zombie Doc, you are the Senate. And you, young Marilyn Maverick, we will watch your career with great interest. Thank you all for supporting the dark side of the Patreon. And that's it. Goodbye.